It's Saturday afternoon. You know what that means. ESFL. It's ESFL 135, your home for virtual violence. I'm Boiler. I'm here with the doctor and Izzy. How you guys doing today?
I'm doing good. It's nice to be on the analyst desk. It's going to be an interesting one, seeing all the previous sites and the future cards.
Absolutely. Izzy, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing, fantastic. I'm really looking forward to this main event specifically. Playing with BlakeTylerr myself the last couple of days. I'm really looking forward to how this match plays out.
Definitely. We got an Xbox card for you guys tonight. Check it. Title on the line. BlakeTylerr and Fad. Yorda versus Gamp, the co-main. And everyone's favorite, Hammer versus Webcam, a big up-and-comer in the third season of ESFL UFC 4 this year. Guys, we're going to dive deeper into this soon, but what are your quick takeaways or big thoughts on this card we got coming up today?
Hammer's going to be a very interesting fight. Against Webcam, you've got the classic grappler versus striker. Maybe we'll get to see the classic Hammer guard again. Webcam's using those major lunges, which I personally know him for, although I don't think I've seen him use them much recently.
Izzy, how about you, man?
Well, me personally, I'm really looking forward to how Yorda and Gamp, plan their fight out because we've seen Gamp recently stick to his striking, and playing with Yorda myself as he's my campmate a lot. I'm not sure if that's the way to go against a guy like Yorda, who's very effective with his counters. So I wonder how that fight will play out, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Also.
Definitely. When Gamp lost that belt, he was standing with Blake. We'll see if Blake could take this title, get the defense. As they say, you're not a true champ till you get the defense. But we'll get a little bit deeper into that card. We got some highlights for you from 134 PlayStation. We had Izzy, the man himself, versus Zayef in the championship. Daniel the Freeman versus Kratos. And Spill versus Turkey. But we got Bang Bang and Ed to start this off. Show us what you think about this one, Doctor. This is a heck of a fight right here.
This is one hell of a fight. You've got two classic strikers v striker. I would definitely say a more body intuitive one. As you can see here, landing that just clean shot there. Bang Bang's the person who's put on that pressure, and Ed Parker took it within that fight and got the victory.
Izzy,
if he wasn't gonna get the lead early against a guy like Ed, it was just he was gonna end up drowning in there if he didn't have a good start, and that's basically what happened. He didn't start off well, and against Ed, that's just a recipe for disaster.
Ed really made it snowball. Ed really worked the body throughout the entire fight. It was beautiful work by Ed, and we see Connor mirror match going against Ed. That's a tough go, man. Daniel the Freeman here versus Kratos. Run this one by us, Doctor.
Well, you got the Usman pick, who's got every option in the book. The Carbs, on the other hand, don't, and so with this type of pick, you've got to fight against massive adversity, and does manage it. Just getting the clean KO, especially with Carb, that's kind of just impressive.
Definitely. Izzy.
Well, Daniel is very good at timing that power takedown, and once he gets you down, he really capitalizes on it. So when you get back to the feet, you're a bit out of your comfort zone, and you really try to get it back. So that's what was the main factor in Daniel being so successful against an Usman on the feet also, and that's what led to the finish eventually.
Definitely a calf. Well, first off, Izzy, you're the only one to give Daniel a loss, I believe, so far. So big run by Daniel, one of the only calf fighters in the ESFL, and really the only successful one. And a beatdown against Usman like that, really impressive, good stuff. Time to transition to the main event, the title. Izzy, I'm going to throw it to you. Where were you in this? This is the start of the third round. How are things going at this point? What happened?
The second round was going quite well. I got 3 erupts as far as I remember, but it's UFC 4. The game's competitive, even though, you think you're doing well, you have to be focused at all times, and, you can get caught with a good, well-timed 4-piece, and that can just be the end of the fight. So very well done by Zayef. I wish they put my highlights in there as well, but we'll look past it and congratulate the champ.
There you go. Doctor, any thoughts on this real quick?
I think the double uppercuts kind of say, oh, you have to go in an unorthodox approach to really get any type of finish against high-level competition such as yourself, Izzy, and that's kind of what Zaev did, adjusted to it, and just made the reads when he could.
Yeah, and he had, we were kind of reviewing this earlier, that ground and pound was very successful, but a lot of time on top of there, so hey, man, that stuff happens in these fights. I know you'll be back, Izzy, maybe get that trilogy with Zaev soon enough. But let's go ahead and move back a week to ESFL 3, the last Xbox card that really runs us up into today's card. Let's just start with that changing of the title. Gamp going down to BlakeTylerr. Doctor, what do you know about Blake? You know, and he's kind of coming on so strong at the end of the season, looking to defend it today. What do you think about this fight and Blake's kind of big resurgence?
Well, Blake versus Gamp is a big fight nonetheless. You've got this person who's a striker, but also known for his decent side control. BlakeTylerr, on the other hand, this striking S figure who's got this McGregor play style, and you're bound to put on one hell of a fight. It's evident that you would maybe have Blake being the betting favourite, but Gamp could never have been out of it, and throughout that entire fight, Blake was the more confident fighter.
For sure. Izzy, thoughts on that, and thoughts on maybe Blake's transition into today's fight as well?
Well, that fight, it most certainly gives you confidence to win a main event at the ESFL, but I don't think that win, translates well into his next opponent, stylistically.
Okay.
I feel like Fadanator and Gamp's game is, quite different, even though it may look a bit similar. When campmates play each other, they tend to the,
Rub off on each other a little bit?
yeah, they tend to rub off on each other. It may look similar,
Yeah.
but when you know each other's tendencies, it is quite different in there. So I'm sure Blake understands that, and Gamp also understands that. Even though that fight didn't go his way, he did way better than people may have expected. Going in there on the feet against a guy like Blake, so it wasn't a complete washout. Gamp dropped him as well.
Mhm.
Had his moments, so I wouldn't look too badly on that performance if I was Gamp.
No, absolutely not. I think just a little tweak, and that's when you have such top-level competitors and they're so close to one another. All it takes is one or two mistakes. You get behind the 8 ball and kind of can snowball, go the wrong direction. Keep it very competitive, though. Another big win for Anthony, a.k.a. Dabikin, overhand knockout of Dino. Man, that again, I feel like the Xbox side, some of the champs from season 1 and season 2 didn't participate as much in season 3 or slower start, but they're really coming hard. Anthony, aka Dab, is coming back strong. Doctor, what do you think about that big fight, or maybe even want to talk about Hammer Time? Just a little bit more about ESFL 133.
Yeah, you do have Hammer versus JC, but moving on more to your point about the Dino Dab fight, you've got this, both of them are striking matchup, picking McGregor, so they know what they're doing with it. And with an overhand, that's a very odd shot you don't see very often. So again, it seems to be the story of a lot of these fights we've have mentioned so far, is it's the matter of adjusting, making the reads, and then making those adjustments to be ahead of your opponent.
For sure. Izzy, any last thoughts on 133?
I'm very happy to see the first Xbox champion in there on on Xbox, on UFC 4. And I think he's gonna have a good run, and in the long run, I think he'll get the title again. So that performance against a veteran also in Dino really makes for a good start into his comeback.
Definitely. Dino won one of the summer series events, so no joke in competition there at all. All right. Well, before we get into today's card a little more, y'all might have heard about ESFL Live coming to Vegas in January. A little bit of breaking news here. This Monday, registration is going to open. If you got no idea what I'm talking about, go follow our Twitch, go follow our Twitter, go follow YouTube. We're going to put all the trailers, all the information out there. Twitter's probably your best spot, though. ESFL Gaming on Twitter. ESFL Live, man. We're going to be there in person, cash prizes, Unbelievable, guys. Well, I mean, Doctor, I'll throw it to you first. Especially with the pandemic and all this stuff, it's all been online, but the ability for at least part of the community to get together in Vegas is going to be really special.
Indeed, it's a LAN event. It's going to be a big event. You're not going to have the excuses of ping was a bit sketchy or not. You're going to finally see who's going to be the best of the best at an actual event. It will be a very interesting sight, even just to see who gets even in it.
For sure, right? Izzy, I mean, it'll be a little difficult for some folks to travel, unsure about your plans in particular, but I know at least a few top level ESFL folks will be there, but it's going to be open to the public generally. So it's going to be real interesting to see who shows up. Izzy, maybe we'll come out across the pond at some point, but what do you think about ESFL Live, buddy?
I can't wait for it. I personally feel like it's going to be a very wholesome event, unlike most people expect it to be. It's going to be fantastic seeing these guys we've played online just play each other in person. See how they interact. As much as I'm excited for it, it also pains me because I'd love to be there. Maybe one day we'll have one in Europe and get the European guys together. Maybe have some of the Americans come over when the situation allows it. And I'm extremely happy that the ESFL is taking these steps into growing our community. So I'm very happy with how this event is.
Definitely. So again, registrations open as Monday. More information coming. Follow us on social medias. There you go. Let's go ahead and move on. A little plug, our second plug. Big, incredible event tomorrow. Of course, we're live every Saturday, but don't forget we're live on Sunday as well. 2 p.m. Central Time. Look at this unbelievable card. We still got a couple mystery slots to be filled. This is our 80X series. No takedowns. It's all pretty much kickboxing stand up. Let me go to you first, Doctor. Do you have a favorite out of these 6 that we know? Who's your favorite, if you can even pick one?
I mean, honestly, you're gonna probably see a winner between Zayef and BlakeTylerr if they were on opposite ends of the tournament. Instead, they're facing each other in the first round, so that's going to be a very interesting fight. Maybe we'll see Bang Bang versus Ed Parker in the semi-finals. Be nice to see that run back on the calves as well. Would be interesting. Personally, my favorite would definitely lean towards Zayef, but again, you got him fighting BlakeTylerr in the first round, so it's anybody's game, I feel like.
Izzy, I wish you were part of this, but you're not, and it is what it is, man. But who do you have as your favorite, if you got one?
Since I'm not there, the favorite's gonna be Ed Parker, in my opinion. If he shows up the way he can show up, the way if a fully prepared Ed Parker shows up, he's a favorite against anybody, in my opinion. It's something special to see him play on point, and in a calf setting, I think that calf versus calf matchup favors a guy like Ed Parker more than it would a guy like Zayef, who's he's creative, but he's also very meta. I don't want to undermine his creativity, but with a guy like Ed, he will find new things in a new setting quickly, and he will apply it effectively. And I'm looking forward to seeing that in a calf tournament. So me personally, I would favor Ed Parker.
Awesome. Great stuff. I think so. In a calf, it's a whole different level. They fight way different than pretty much any roster fighter, of course, right? All right. Well, we're going to have actually Romero 13 and the one and only Frank no streaming on the call tomorrow. So that'll be a lot of fun. Let's move on to the 135 deep dive coming up just in a few minutes. Take a look at that card again. Talk a little bit about the main event. I want to touch on it again, though. I guess, Doctor, what do you think Fad's path to victory is? I'll give you that question.
Well, Fad recently joined in the FSK camp, if I'm not mistaken. Probably means he's going to be more inclined to the striking battle, and against BlakeTylerr, that may or may not be a fantastic idea. Whereas I think you can arguably say that BlakeTylerr is probably one of the best strikers across the ESFL, and so it's going to be interesting to see how Fadenator goes to look for it. But I think you also got to remember he has fought Gamp a bunch. He has fought a lot of the TD members, and he does know how to grapple. So it could go either way.
Great stuff. Izzy, how about you?
Well, I'm quite confident that Fadanator won't be grappling. One thing to consider every time when two guys that know each other play against each other, BlakeTylerr and Fadanator both being former TD camp members, is that they know what the other person likes to throw and what the other person likes to counter with. So for a person to be successful in a fight like that, they need to step out of their comfort zone. And me playing BlakeTylerr personally in a competitive setting before, while having played him a bunch of times beforehand, on quick fights, I know that BlakeTylerr is able to switch his game up enough to throw you off, in there. You think he's coming in striking, he might, throw a grappling move here and there, but he's also different on the feet than you would expect him to be. So both of them realize that, in my opinion, as these are both complete strikers, higher level strikers, and we're gonna see the fights play out maybe a little differently than we expect them to. So I'm not quite sure how this will play out.
That's what the fun part is. See how it plays out. And there's just at this top level, all it takes is someone to have a bad day and maybe be a little bit off, right? And that could be enough to switch it one way or another. And the fact that they're best out of one fights, that really means you better be on the ball and come out strong. So really, that main event is sick, but I think the co-main is pretty much just at that same level. Izzy, I'm going to start with you. These guys, I think Gamp is really trying to come back and get back into his game plan that's gotten him so far. Do you agree? And what do you think is his best path to victory?
Well, in a 3-rounder, the grappler is favored if the striker isn't, versatile with his attack. So when a guy is boxing heavy, it's easy to defend on the feet after gaining the lead on the ground. So if Gamp does decide to grapple, I think the fight being a 3-rounder now definitely favors him. But still, against a guy like Yorda, any exchange on the feet could lead to a great counter opportunity for him. So I still think we're going to see a striking match, because at some point, even when a grappler gets good striking, he falls in love with it, which I understand, because the striking part of this game feels more rewarding if you get it, going. So I'm expecting a striking battle between these two, and I'm expecting Yura to find good counters and win.
All right, Yorda, nice prediction. I like it. Doctor, we know Yorda used to be with the PlayStation for a bit. You and I do a little matchmaking over there, over on Xbox. We were sad to see him go, but he's been doing work over here on Xbox. What's Yorda's path to victory? Do you agree with Izzy that he's your prediction to win?
I would say that Yerda's path to victory is the striking. Gamp's known for his grappling stuff, and although Gamp may be a more technical striker in some aspect, just being able to get it from the feet to the ground, Yerda's going to have probably the better success on the feet, and so that's where he wants to keep it and look to make his win there.
Good stuff. Good stuff. A couple other fun fights. We got Hammer versus Webcam. Any thoughts on that one, Doctor, before we get out of here?
It'd be nice to see Hammer's rubber guard finally showcasing. We've seen it a few times, but not recently, if I remember correctly. Webcam, on the other hand, is a classic striker, so it would definitely benefit Hammer to take it down as well.
Yeah, and I'm going to call out Webcam like I did on Twitter. A few days ago, before we announced ESFL Live, he was saying, hey, we really need some money. We need live events. Well, your wish is ESFL's command Webcam. So there you go. Izzy, whether you want to talk about Hammer or Webcam, or, we got so many other fun fights. Dabikin, of course. We got only a few seconds left. A little bit more thoughts, kind of your final thoughts on ESFL 135 today.
Well, one fight I was looking forward to is Dino versus Simple Beanie. I'm not sure if that fight is still on, but if it is, that I'm really looking forward to that, because Simple Beanie is one of those guys that the Xbox community is not too fond of. You know what I mean? His playstyle specifically. And Dino is one of those guys that do very well against that sort of player. So Dino is, always finds a way to exploit the exploits of his opponent. He really figures their rhythm out and applies the correct counter. So I'm wondering how that'll play out. And in my opinion, Dino proved time on time again he's hard to cheese. So I'm expecting him to win, and I'm looking forward to that one.
There you go. Hey, you got to keep that anti-cheese defense field up as much as possible. Good stuff. Hey, man, looking at this card, it really is unbelievable. Those the main event, co-main, I give them 10 out of 10. The next 3 or 4 fights are like 9 out of 10. Like, they are stacked. It's going to be a lot of fun today. We're going to head over to the main commentary desk here in a second, but plug your wares, gentlemen. First off, you can find me at Boiler569 on Twitter, on Twitch. Looking forward to a fun, real UFC later after ESFL. I'll be tweeting a little bit here and there. Doctor, where can people find you?
I'll be on my Twitter at .who90098 for how little I use Twitter. It's kind of impressive.
Izzy, where can folks find you?
You can find me on Twitter under, Izzy_easy right here. You can find me on YouTube under Izzy, and you can, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Pretty easy, man. Just keep it straightforward. So do I. Know how it goes. All right. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and hand it over to the team. We're going to ESFL 135. Enjoy, everybody.
Fast, already try. Oh, beautiful counter to the takedown. Thank you for joining us tonight.
The disadvantage was Zayef, but then he...
A little too much on tricks. Nice shooting, good turning.
Watching on Twitch, watching on YouTube, watching from around the world tonight. I know the UFC isn't on right now, but guess what? The virtual octagon is here.
Hello everybody and welcome back once again. Another Saturday night, another Esports Fight League card for you this evening, number 135. Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. My name is Bailey or Alex. Thanks again. We have another great show today. I'm joined, as always, Mr. Bruce, Lee Rob. We have nothing but a stacked card. This is the final show before the final show, the penultimate show of the season. We do have another event tomorrow, actually, but we'll get onto that later. Tonight, we have the new champion, BlakeTylerr, defending his belt on Xbox. It should be a great fight. He's up against Fadanator. The card is stacked. We're here to have some good vibes. UFC 269 tonight, as well as the announcement of ESFL Live, baby! What? Yeah, we said we're going to do it. Anyway, we'll get more of that. We'll drop that sizzle a ton of times later on tonight. But Mr. Rob, how are you, sir? Lovely to see you. Are you ready to call some fights this evening?
Yes, I am. You got me hyped with that live yelling right there.
This is
man.
going to be
You already know. No, I'm ready to go. We got the live event. We got the season winding down. We got this card here. We got UFC tonight. I mean, I can't wait. I'm super juiced and happy to be here with you, Bailey, and all of you guys at home. Hope you guys are ready for a good, wholesome show.
You heard it here first, guys. Rob is on the juice. Okay, everybody. He just admitted it, that TRT. All right, everybody, let's take a look at the fight card tonight because it is a good one stacked from top to bottom. In the main event, you have right there BlakeTylerr defending his belt against Fadanator. Blake 3-0 this season. Some said it was an early title shot last week, but he got the shot, Rob, and he kind of, cleaned up quite nice against, I believe it was Gotti, my pig. So claimed that belt. Loved it. There you go. Defending it tonight against Fadenator. Now, I do have it hot off the press, Rob. If Blake wins tonight, next week in the last show of the season, he will challenge Ziaf for the double title, the champ title. That's only if he can get past Fadanator. Should be a good contest. We'll see co-main event, Yorda taking on Gamp, as he's otherwise known, God Ate My Pig. God Ate My Pig sitting at 6-1 this season, Rob, and a fantastic record. Almost a clean sweep for the whole season. Did drop an O last week though, so there we go. But he's taking on Yorda, veteran. He wants to try and get a title fight before the end of the season as well. Should be a good one. Then we got the return of Webcam taking on Hammer. Great fight between those two. Anthony is back taking on Jakey as well. That's a nice one. Then we've got Dino, not EK Dino, but a new Dino here against Benny. And then Noetta's here against Kezza. Great matchup there. Skitch and Tad. Drivers and Dave. Jamie Bucks is back. How about that one? KM Intro is going to take him on tonight. We've got Pablo Grips, aka Dev Raider, always fun, against Liax, both men 0-2 this season, but here to put on a show for you guys. Then we've got KM, M-Town, EK Issues, and kicking things off, TFA's Pug against Optics, Rob. Look at this card. It's a beautiful event. What a celebration of the community. On the Xbox side of things, what a lovely way to wind down this Xbox season. Any names standing out for you tonight, Rob, that you're excited to see?
Most definitely, Ben. It is a fantastic card, and there's a lot of fights here that I'm excited for. It's hard to pick, but, some fights that we have to mention here is, Dino making his return against Simple Benny. That's a big fight for Dino.
That's a different Dino. That's not the. That's a different Dino.
It's a different Dino.
It's a new Dino.
A new Dino.
Yeah, it's Dino Raging Dino.
It's a new Raging Dino. Well,
yeah.
Looks like my hot take is out the window then, Bailey.
Well, don't get excited for watching him. Clearly, obviously. Okay. Anyone else?
He's pretty high on the card right now. Yeah, my boy. I like this guy a lot. Issues. Issues is a really good fighter, and I like watching him fight. And he's going against a dangerous opponent tonight. And I can't. Yeah, FSK Jamie Bucks. That's going to be a big one. And I also really like Pablo Grips. I know he's 0-2, but he's a phenomenal striker. He needs a win here, and he was a replacement for the original opponent here on this card. So he has an opportunity to take out Lex. So those two fights are going to be some hot ones there.
Yeah, hot ones. The show with hot fights. And even hotter prospects. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. Like I said, we will remind you guys that ESFL Live is coming, okay? The 15th and 16th of January, so a couple of weeks now. Registration goes live on Monday if you're looking to register and come to Vegas, the HyperX Arena, and compete live. Me and Rob are going to be there. You think we ain't going to be here? You might as well come for an autograph for Rob, obviously, not me. But registration goes live Monday. Please tell everyone you know in the UFC community, regardless if they want to play or not, because they might want to come down and watch. Vegas ain't that hard to get to, I've heard, Rob. It's just down the road from California if you're in that place. So all more details to follow. I believe Rob has a video you're going to make, Rob, with a bit more information for people.
Oh, yeah, I will. Make sure to tune into that. I'm going to give you all the good details, all the information that you need to get yourself to the Vegas tournament and compete and showcase your skills and abilities on the main stage live.
Boom, there we go. So we will run that promo a few times, but I just want to say, what a step for the community heading into 2022, baby. All right?
Definitely. Beautiful.
UFC 5, there's going to be like a debut live event when the game drops.
Man, I can't wait.
And you know what? We aren't even going to have to run it because the EA or UFC, they'll be begging us to put that show on, Rob, because these fights are
begging us, huh? Okay,
too damn entertaining.
I like it.
They will be now. Anyway, right, let's get on with the event tonight because we do have a UFC card this evening, a pay-per-view. But here we go. We're going to kick things off. Middleweight division. Optics taking on TFA, the Pug. I'll pass it over to you, Rob.
Sure. TFA, the Pug, ranked 35, 0-1. He's the founder of TFA, looking to get a win for his camp after losing his debut. He's comfortable off the back foot, Bailey, and he pressures when needed. He's comfortable everywhere, and he needs to be comfortable because he's going against Optics, who's unrated. Who knows what he's going to bring to the table? ESFL debut tonight. He's a new member of the FSA camp, looking to make them happy and prove he's a good addition to that team. He's the youngest ESFL competitor right now, so he has a tall task in his debut under the bright light with you and me and the audience out there, Bailey. And this should be a good showing.
Ooh, I certainly hope so. Good way to kick things off tonight, yeah. UFC 4's been through some changes, by the way, guys, as well. And next weekend will be the final card of the season. There's going to be some fun stuff, 136. I believe there's a staff card next weekend as well, maybe. But that hasn't been announced, so maybe I just spoiled it. But,
Damn you, Bailey.
All right, respect shown from both men here to kick things off at ESFL 135 here, Saturday, the 11th of December. A historic day for mixed martial arts. I like that they're in the apex for this one as well. I like that. Both gone with the Whitaker pick here. Double pickups. We've got Pug in the red, Optics in the blue, representing the FSK, the Flow State Kings, as they're otherwise known. Playing little footsies on the outside here, Rob.
Yep, trying to feel each other out, and whenever you're playing with Robert the Reaper Whitaker, you got a lot of power, you have the takedown, you got wrestling. He's a great pick, and in the mirror match, we don't know what we're gonna see, but right now we're seeing some striking from these two gentlemen.
Yeah, that's nice outside leg kick he really stepped into there, but the side kick came out. It's nice too. That's some nice punishing short shots there, doing a lot of straight lead hook action. His Optics, even with that 2-3-2 earlier there, missed long on that long straight. They're both sitting way on the outside here, Rob. Neither man's kind of committing to the inside fighting, so I'm seeing a lot of these long-range shots miss. That's a nice slip, though. Counter that jab down the center. Waited for the pull counter. There was nothing there, but still shot the uppercut in follow-up. Now Pug putting a little bit more pressure on, but still getting tagged with that straight right. Ooh, there's that lead hook straight again, Rob, from Optics. He's making that work for him, being a bit more patient. Gets caught with the left there, though, tries to double up on it.
He is being patient, and you're right. They are establishing this long range. Nice check there by Optics, and Optics is trying to find his rhythm. He's backing off. He's staying long and strong, and he's also utilizing that nice side teep kick to keep TFA, the Pug, at bay. And right now this fight's very, very even, and they're just jabbing and straightening and just trying to feel each other out here, getting a read. Ooh, there's a nice little front kick to the face.
Yeah, cheeky. They have done a little bit of damage despite not really upping the volume here. Both men are very content. There's a nice straight right underneath that lead hook. Good way to counter that. Pug has been doubling, tripling up on that now, stepping forward with the pressure on that jab. Breaking the block there after that lead hook again, but Optics definitely playing this outside game, trying to find lovely counters, and there's a lovely little pivot inside movement there as well. Cuts through in the 1-2. Didn't follow up though. There's a lead hook again from the Pug, and that's probably one of Whitaker's best shots, so it's good that Pug's using that there, Rob.
Yeah, they're both utilizing that front hook there, trying to follow up with that straight as well, using the teeps. Oh, there's a nice little combination. Eats that head kick on the top, and he's trying to respond to trading a little bit in the middle, but yeah, they're really getting out of range and exiting nicely. And yeah, you're right, Optics is really fighting off that back foot.
Lovely work again with the straight right to the body. Digs deep there, takes a chunk out the long-term stamina and the side kick as well. Yeah, you can tell Pug's just having a bit of trouble here, Rob. Predominantly a boxer, trying to lead with that double jab, but he's firing from way outside of range. Getting tagged here. Optics mixing things up. There's a nice knee to the body there as well. Yeah, Pug's having some real trouble here, Rob. Real trouble.
Yeah, he's trying to find a way to get in. He's using his footwork to, enter into the space of Optics, but Optics is, there's a takedown attempt here, though. That's what he needs. Can he get it? No. Defense from Optics. A couple knee round the face. He eats an uppercut as well. That's some good stuff. Big shots by Optics to end the round.
Yeah, he slipped the straight, but ducked under, came into the uppercut. Good work there. But yeah, Pug maybe on the losing side of that round, got picked apart a little bit. Spent a lot of time chasing as well, so hopefully that's something he can adjust to in this round. Optics done a good job just flying on the outside, on the back foot. Also spent a lot of that time on the outer of the ring, the outer octagon there, but still not affecting his game too much. Now trying to counter back with the elbows. Ooh, more body shots when Pug steps forward. I mean, I love it. He's bringing him forward, and then he's level changing underneath the lead hook into the straight. Now finishing with a lovely chopping shot to the body there. Another straight right to the body. And here Pug's got to do something different, Rob. He's just stuck in this rhythm, and it's just getting him tagged.
Yeah, it seems like Pug's trying to get on the inside and just throw some punches, and he's just not being able to figure out Optics. There's a couple good shots right there. He's landing, but Optics is flowing. He's pivoting. He's backing up out of range, attacking beautifully here. And in that first rock there, in that first round, Pug is going to have to, come back and get calm and get cool and get collected right here. Ooh, he started to tag him, though, here in this second round at the beginning.
There's a double leg again, but there's no turn on that double leg, Rob. He's just trying to run it all the way to the cage this time. Another double knee to the head. Blocks it this time, but manages to pull out of range. There's that inside pivot again. He is taking some damage, though. Optics not really being too aggressive this round. Hasn't thrown much offense. And a good job defensively. A lot of stuff has come off his block, but he's got tagged a little here and there. But he's not really returned much. He's kind of letting Pug lead the dance here. Trying to look for his counters. There's the pull counter. He was wanting for that earlier on, and the rear uppercut drops in one more time. He could get the finish here, Rob. The block is low. Good framing on the hooks. He's going to survive. But great work by Optics. Waited for it. Boom. And that pull counter came out.
Another beautiful shot by Optics, and now he's in a position where he's in charge of round number 2, has round number 1 in the bag, has 2 minutes to control and utilize his offense here. There's a nice denial by Optics, gonna use that to go right into side control, and right now Optics is looking good.
I like that. There was a nice double hip fake there. But he went over the top. Wasn't necessarily do. Got the pass from it. Did Optics, but unable to hit Crucifix there. Good job denying that. And a great job recovering guard here. Let's see if he goes for the double hip fake again. We will see. There's 1, 2. He's going to go over the top. This time goes left, but nice job. That was a deny by Optics. Didn't even let him build the momentum. Straight past a half guard there. No messing around. Doesn't even throw a strike. It's a fake there from Pug. Another fake and a shot to go for the backside sit, and he gets it.
Beautiful.
Nice work there.
Beautiful by the Pug. Staying patient, staying focused, gets that position, and now he's on top. He's got a little bit of time to work. He does need to get some damage here. There's a nice denial from the bottom from Optics. And they're exchanging here with some high-level jiu-jitsu.
I like this top game from Pug. He's going for the mount fake, then the arm triangle fake. That time, though, he just got bumped straight back, and then we're here to full guard. So not necessarily good, but at least he's mixing up the fakes, and there's a posture deny. 2 shots to build the GA and an elbow. 3 elbows, but no transitional attempt there from Optics. Maybe waited too long. Pug gets the posture, lands a couple of shots, and more importantly, Rob, is probably winning the round at this point. Actually, no, he's not. He got dropped, didn't he? So.
He did. He ate some big shots. He ate that uppercut earlier. It's 2-0 right now. This is now a situation where TFA the Pug needs to get a knockdown, or a knockout, in my opinion. And yeah, those are some big shots right there. But you know, he did get that reversal from the bottom with a minute left. He showed he has some bottom game, and he won't be held down. So that's some good news. But here we go. 3rd and final round, Balian. This is a huge moment in TFA's career. He's got to knock out Optics.
Yeah, man, he needs to get back on the inside. I would probably lead with the body shot, and then you can come back up to the head, seeing as Optics is doing a great job level changing underneath and cutting through. Just using that footwork stat of Robert Whittaker very nicely to float on the outside here. But yeah, Punk's just not been able to close this distance. That was a nice lead front kick into a straight there, Robert. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. And this is what you want to see right here. Ooh, nice little tags, though. That straight is popping the Pug whenever he's trying to get inside that range. But there's the Pug getting loose a little bit, landing some shots on Optics. And we saw early in that round, too, Balian. He was able to land those shots until that knockdown. He started flowing a little bit. And those pivots, though, are beautiful from Optics, staying out of range.
Yeah, and he threw the lead hook right after it. Punk the hands up. He is taking some damage, though, Optics. You know, it's just hard to not get hit sometimes in this game. With a lovely single leg, cut the angle on the inside, ended up in this side control position, where hopefully, if you're Optics, he probably wants to stay here for the rest of the fight.
Damn right he does. He already knows he's in charge. There's another up denial right there, and Optics has shown in this fight that he could get those key flicks. He could control his opponent, and right now he's going to try to land some bombs. Good defense from the bottom. Couple sneak through. Big shots.
Oh, man, he is raining these shots down from the top right now. Ooh, tries to bump. He doesn't get it. There's the armbar. You love to see it. Now, this is quite a high success submission from this position, but he does bail on it almost straight away. Against the reposture, that kept the stamina down at the very least, and that's going to be it, Rob. There we go.
Bang, bang, bang. Beautiful ground and pound. Beautiful fight in the debut of Optics, showing a range of abilities, striking, grappling, takedown ability, and top control, and the ability to finish a fight. A lot of good things to see from this new guy that, you know, came and put this all on the line on the debut against an opponent that has fought before, and you got to say that's a good performance there, Balian.
Yeah, a great performance, especially when he is known as the protege of Fadanator. You know, Fadanator is in the last fight tonight in the main event, looking to take the title of BlakeTylerr. So here's his protege in the first fight, picking up a win. That's a nice rhythm to hopefully establish for the Florida State Kings, for the Flow State Kings as well. So great from him, especially in his ESFL debut right there, Rob. So that didn't go too badly. Showed a well-ranged skill set. Took the fight to the ground in the 3rd round. Why the hell not? Showed great, ability to take full mount and pound someone out for the win from that position as well, Rob. So I thought it was a bloody good show.
And the youngest ESFL competitor.
What? How old is this kid?
Not sure.
12?
But he's young. 12? Can you imagine?
I would
Lightning
bet that
speed reactions.
That's how young. Yeah, 12 is probably about right. I loved it, though. Great debut, great performance. Well done, Optics. Well done, Fadenator, for bringing some new people into the camp. So well, let's just move straight to the next one, Rob. All right,
Let's
on
do
to
it.
number 2 so far today. We have Issues representing the Elite Kings tonight, and he's taking on M-Town's Finest.
Rank 25, EK Issues, 1 win, 2 losses. He's coming off a loss. He needs a win here, and he is looking to prove himself in the community. His last performance was not his full potential, he says. He's going to bring a whole different ball game to the table. Here's a pressure striker, loves head movement, and he's got some legit counters, ladies and gentlemen, but he's going against KM Kingsman Motown. That cam is sick. 28th, 1 and 2 as well. He's also coming off a loss, looking to finish his opponent this time, and he wants to make a statement. Technical striker, good ground defense, and great head movement. Here we go, Balian. Who we got? Who are these picks?
I don't know why I didn't pick Kevin Lee, bro, if he's M-Town. I assume that's the Motown's Finest. So Detroit, is it? I don't know too much about America, so there we go. All right.
Me either.
Here we go, though. I love the GSP pick, someone we ain't seen in a while, but Issues is coming with that pressure. Looping those hooks, trying to find that lead uppercut. I like that. That's a good job. Double jab there. Nice head movement from M-Town, rolling underneath and pitching the right hook over the top. He's got to be careful, though. Rob doesn't want to sit in a brawling exchange for too long, but certainly got the better of the early one. Nice job of the inside with the straight beats the jab. A lot of work from the lead hook from Issues. Not able to find a home for it yet, though, but both men just planting those feet in the center. Nice counter check. Left hook right there from Finest as well. 1-2 sticks him good. Another lead hook to the body. This is good work so far from Motown.
Definitely, you know, EK Issues is coming out with Masvidal, a powerful puncher. Who you don't want to stand in the pocket with, especially with GSP. But he's standing his ground, he's landing his shots, and he's being effective. And he's getting respect early from EK Issues, and this is what you want. Nice teep kick as well.
Yeah, nice work by Motown there, right in the gut of Issues. Who's got to find another way to set up these entrances. Feels like he's trying to strike from a little bit too close of a range here. That's a bit better there. Sitting in the pocket for his with the straight punches. He's doing a lot of this ducking movement on the inside as he enters there, Rob, trying to throw the pitch right hook over the top, expecting M-Town to throw a jab or a straight, but he's faking that jab now as M-Town, trying to bait out that entrance so he can throw the counters, and there's the level change, double leg cuts the inside, but it's stopped. No stamina left, the ankle pick surely, but no, just use that to pressure a little. There's a lead uppercut straight again from Issues, but did a good job stopping that takedown and clipping him with that lead hook. Just small bits of damage, I think, from Issues are going to accumulate nicely in this one, Rob.
Very, very true, especially with the power punching ability of Jorge Masvidal. And that takedown defended early is a big moment. You don't want to be put on your back. Ooh, but here we go. Look at M-Town. Finest landing some good shots straight to lead hook, but here comes the pressure. Oh, but he for big shots. Good job from M-Town.
Yeah, nice job with the straight lead uppercut again here. Now just sticking that jab at the face of Issues. He refuses to quit, but there is the ducking right hook over the top as he threw the jab. The forward-moving, slipping right hook, I should say, but he still whacked it in there. These guys love the lead uppercut straight. They're both throwing it, and both have taken a ton of head health damage, especially M-Town right here, Rob, dude. He has to get on these takedowns. He can't forget who's picked. Gets rocked again. Got to move the head or he's getting out of there.
He's getting hit with some huge shots, and this is not where you want to be. This is not the kind of fight you want to get into, especially against EK Issues with Jorge Masvidal. M-Town's got to figure out how to get this fight to the floor, or he's going out cold.
Whipping right hook around the side. Yeah, he needs to, like, stay patient and stay out of the firefight right now, Rob, or get the takedown, but he seems to be kind of content. There's that shot. Now, Issues did a good job defending, didn't stop that one, delayed the turn on the takedown, finally gets it. That puts him a tiny bit ahead on the stamina here. And you can see Issues has burned out quite a lot of it in the first round there, Rob.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. He definitely invested a lot of his gas tank in this first round. Did some good damage. Nice catch right there. EK showing that he could defend himself on the mat. And, you know, yeah, good shots on that left side, Balian. But one good thing is that GSP was able to get him to the ground, so that's something to be happy about. But he's got to be careful getting in these firefights in round number 2. This is going to be scary.
Scary, yeah. Yeah, hopefully he can get that takedown again here. We'll see. Issues knows where he's going to win this fight. There we go. He failed on the clinch attempt because he tried to pull counter. And he just leant out the way and then return fire. It was nice work by Issues. But Motown, or M-Town, has to know, Rob, this is a matter of time. The longer this stays on the feet. That's a lovely uppercut, though.
It was a great uppercut. Nice little sidestep there by Issues. And yeah, Motown has got some striking. He's definitely got some ability here, but oh, you don't want to get in these exchanges anymore, Balian. With Masvidal, if you get hit, you're going down, and the damage has already been done.
Yeah, you can't not respect how much power there is on a Masvidal player. Like, you get hurt, you get hit hard, you have to respect it. So
You
Motown
have to.
definitely doing that. He's got top position. This is where he ended last round. So but now he's got 4 minutes to work from this position. So let's see if Issues can find a way back to the feet here. Pump fake on the right hand. Half guard pass there over the top is denied. That wasn't even set up by Issues. And then the quick transition to full mount right here with 3 minutes on the clock. Denial. And this is bad for Issues.
Yeah, this is bad for Issues. Definitely now underneath fresh GSP, more stamina on GSP, and a lot of time on the clock.
Please.
So this is good stuff for Motown right now, working his magic on top, denying and supplying the damage.
He kind of gave up that position. He got the deny from Mount, didn't posture up, let Issues stamina bar fill all the way up. He just got bumped back to half guard, and then he still has not done any ground and pound damage, really. These are not going to count as significant strikes. And yeah, he needs to get something going here. Get back to that mount. See if he goes to the backside here. Go straight to it. No defense from Issues on that one. No fakes to go in. Will we see a posture up? We do. Nice job from Issues being aware. And he's going to go for the get up. Nice drag down though. Motown gets a second chance. This time hits the posture. Rolls through to side control instead. He's trying to set that crucifix up perhaps as well.
Woo!
Nice deny. Elbow into the crucifix perhaps. No, there it is. This is a bad spot.
This is not where you want to be, ladies and gentlemen. On top in the crucifix position, gets that first denial. These elbows are going to start raining in. The head health is blinking a little bit on Issues, finally getting out to side saddle position, but EK Issues is in trouble. This is a nightmare for this guy.
Yeah, super nightmare. I don't know what level GSP's elbows are, but I'm pretty sure they ain't bad.
Oh!
And Issues is taking this damage here. This is not a position you want to find yourself in as like the side control series, as we can call it in this game, as he bumps straight back to crucifix. Issues is having a lot of issues dealing with this position.
He is.
Another deny, man. You see 3 denies like that, Rob, you're going to pretty much guess the fight's nearly done. That head health is blinking so low. He's only got 20 seconds though, Rob.
He does, but that's a long 20 seconds right there. And EK Issues is getting damage. Another elbow lands. And Motown showing the control, showing that he has the ability to face a little adversity. Another deny right there, and Motown takes the round with dominant fashion with the control, grappling with GSP, which you want to do. 1v1. 1-1. 1-1, Bailey. 1-1.
If you wanted to strike, you don't pick GSP.
True.
So, like, you got to wrestle.
But he can strike a little bit.
A little
bit of juice.
But he's not smacked about, so he needs in that round. Controlled him for 4 minutes. Hopefully, that will be the game plan again. Gets the clinch, inside trip, lovely.
There we go.
And then the side control. Perfect. All right, good. That's what I want to see, Rob. I have no complaints.
Man, M-Town with another early takedown, and his opponent Issues unable to get that denial, and now we're in a situation where I think that ground and pound did a little bit of damage, not only to the head health, but to the mental psyche of Issues, and now he's floundering a little bit, and M-Town in control of round number 3.
Yeah, the fact that Issues can't stop that immediate backside transition makes me think that there's areas for him to work on right there in that game. Like, he should not be able to hit that backside. Like, Division 15 plus online, people will stop that backside immediate transition, but Issues is having some problems with it. I don't know if that's the statistical difference between Masvidal and GSP on the ground, which is quite a lot, but yeah, Motown's able to just do whatever he wants to him on the ground right here, and Issues has not got up once in this fight. Every time he's been taken down, he has not been able to get up. So I expect we'll probably see the end of the fight right here.
Woo! Yeah, and with all that damage early in round number 2 as well, Issues could have been a little rattled. And here comes the big shots by Finest, M-Town's Finest, with the final nail in the coffin. And man, somehow, some way, Issues able to survive the onslaught.
He's got to transition now. He just let him get the full stamina bar. Again, that's another mistake there by Issues. Needed to immediately transition. There's no reason to let your opponent's stamina fill all the way up. And he gets TKO'd as a result. But still a good performance there from Issues in a lot of ways. Good job on the feet. Unfortunately, every time that takedown was secured, just wasn't able to get up. Now, that's a tough ask, man. What's GSP's top game? At least a 95, somewhere around there. Masvidal hovering around a 90, maybe lower on the bottom game stat. So that's a tough statistical matchup. But even so, Rob, it was a good performance by M-Town. Came in off a loss, down. He did what he said he wanted to do, Rob. He finished him as well.
Oh, what a sick display right there by the Kingsman Motown. They got to be proud of him because in that first round, we saw issues coming forward, putting on that pressure with that double jab, and they started exchanging, and M-Town was in a fire, Bailey, and he was getting rocked, and he got damaged a bunch. And then in round number 2, he gets that takedown, and he gets to that crucifix position multiple times, stays calm, keeps his mindset on the goal, and he starts dropping elbows, big elbows. And then round number 3, early takedown, maybe issues a little bit rattled, and Motown takes the cake, 2-2, and now he's on his way back up.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, but the good thing about, you know, issues there, he's obviously with the EK camp. He has a whole bunch of people to get him to, you know, up to that speed. He can definitely watch that fight back through with some of his teammates there and maybe pick apart some of the mistakes he made, where he can improve, you know, and see where things go from there. But I love the GSP pick, and that's a win for the Motown Phenom, even though it's not, but there we go. Well done for the Kingsman. All right. Excuse me. No problem. Right. We have a Liax now as well. Liax coming up against Brady. I believe it wasn't supposed to be Brady here, Rob. A second ago, it was Dev Raider, I believe. But looks like
Pablo, right? Yeah, Dev Raider Pablo.
I'm just running out of breath here. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was supposed to be Pablo, but it's not. It's 1 and 3's Brady coming in as a last-minute replacement. This is his first fight on Xbox as well here, but we're going to jump straight in. We're at lightweight here. Liax the Great making a return to put on a show for you before the end of the season here against this this short-notice Brady. So in short, both men have nothing to lose, Rob.
Nothing to lose at all. But if they do lose here, that's another loss in the losing column, and you don't want that in the ESFL because you never know when your last fight is going to be. And right now, Lex is kind of hovering right there. 0-2. He really needs a win. He was a replacement for his fight originally. He's got some clean boxing, good kickboxer. He's got the iron will, Balian, but this short notice, you know, the changing of opponents. First it was Pablo Grips, and now it's Brady, so who knows where his head's at. But Brady 1 and 3, first Xbox fight. He used to fight PlayStation, but he's got some good defensive grappling, some pressure fighting, and he's notorious for his head kick. So we'll see how these two match up. Both looking for a win here.
Notorious. I'm trying to add a little ad-lib in there, you know, for you.
I love it.
Trying to help you out. All right, a double Dustin mirror match. You love to see it. It looks like Liax has picked up a few wins over Brady here.
Here we go.
But, you know, we'll see here. We've got Brady representing anyone who's out there on the PlayStation side of business tonight. His first fight on Xbox against Liax, a long-time vet of this community. Let's see, man. This should be a dogfight, a good war for both men on both sides. True test of the skill here, as it is a mirror match. They touch him up. Third fight tonight, guys. ESFL 135 underway for you ahead of the 269 pay-per-view tonight. We have announced ESFL Live kicking off in January of next year. We'll be doing our first live ESFL event ever in Las Vegas at the HyperX Esports Arena, 15th and 16th of January. Registration opens Monday. More details to follow, so stay tuned to the Discord, to the social media if you are not, as these two men are going at it here, Rob.
And I can't wait for that live event. It's going to be exciting. And yeah, already we're seeing some good things from Liax, landing a couple big rear uppercuts on the face of Brady. There's a lead uppercut as well, and he's starting to land some big shots early.
Oh, I love the way he's stepping in with the straight left to the body and then coming right back with that lead uppercut, Rob. It's a cheeky little tactic. But Brady's under a lot of pressure right here already, taking a bunch of damage. He's getting caught whilst exchanging as well, and he's also switched orthodox, which is going to give him a little bit of a disadvantage.
For sure, and I'm not sure why he's switching orthodox. Maybe he feels more comfortable. There's a big body shot that lands again for Liax, and Liax is doing some good damage, really letting his hands fly, Balian.
He's just touching Brady. I feel like Brady's attacking when he feels like he's safe, or he feels like this is the window of opportunity to attack. But it's not necessarily always the best time to engage the offense, and Liax knows that and is there just with counter shots. But Brady's on top right now, trying to sink in. What is this, a triangle from top there, I think? I didn't see.
Yo, possibly. But on top, Brady gets that nice denial there. He's going to nice elbow exchange, but ooh, a little bit of lag here. We're about to see what's going to happen next.
I wonder if they're experiencing any lag in the fight. It looked like it was a green connection, so they should be good. But hey, man, Props to Brady for taking this fight to the ground, Rob. You're getting beaten up on your feet. That's fair enough. Liax was doing a great job, struggling to find the range. Did get a sweep there, unfortunately. Gets back to full guard, though, so he can set his own thing up. Wonder if anyone will play rubber. There's an instant deny there, though. No setup on that one. One fake pass to the opposite side. Tries to hit the switch. Does get that back-sitting transition in. Liax had an opportunity to deny after he transitioned into half guard. Wasn't able to flick the stick in time, and now Brady's here. This backside control position, but they're going to roll back through to full guard. Let's see if the momentum sweep comes out again from the bottom from Liax. There again, Rob, there's no fakes from Brady, and that's why he's losing this ground battle. Yeah.
When Liax turns the tables again, now on top with a minute left, a deny again, the stamina dwindling a little bit on the person on the bottom. Brady, and another posture up by Liax. He's going to be able to get some ground and pound in, but good defense from Brady blocking on that right side.
Yeah, I mean, Brady needs to start faking on the ground. That's something he immediately needs to add into his arsenal, especially in these guys. Gets denied on the get up as well because there was no fake on it, you know?
Yeah, that one is tough to fake when you're against the cage.
Yeah, I mean, but
right hand lands, uppercut, big shots to end the round. There you go. Brady letting it fly.
Letting it fly towards the end of the round right there. He has the control time advantage and the takedown. Significant strikes, only 2 different between them, but you got to think that first round goes not to Brady. Sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning. It goes to Liax. Sorry.
And I'm loving that lead hook spinning kick that people have been adopting. Brady landing it nicely, and here we go. Round number 2. Liax putting on that pressure, starting with that hook, and you're seeing the Brady trying to stand his ground and throw some combinations, keep this man off of him.
Yeah, Brady doesn't really move a lot when he's getting this offense going, does he? Likes to plant the feet and just swing. Gets caught with a beautiful uppercut in the chaos right there. That was lovely. Nice slip, though, to stay in the fight. That'll cut the stamina from Liax and hold the offense there as well. Brady now trying to pressure forward himself, but he's swinging big, and this is why it makes me think it might be a little bit of lag because of these big swinging missed shots. And again, it feels like with Brady a little bit, you know, he's just throwing these kicks out here. There's not really much range finding going on.
That's got to be careful there. Throws that little knee in there and then gets clipped because of it. Again, though, that spinning body kick is looking good from Brady. He needs more of that, but another miss, and you could be right. The lag could be there, or maybe he just missed timing things. I mean, the stream is lagging. Who knows?
Jankiness on this little upload speed perhaps here, but we're still getting a good fight regardless. Another team. Yeah, it's just that classic situation where you're like, oh, my opponent's going to step forward, let me throw a strike. Very rarely at this level is someone just going to walk into you. You know, that's why you need to fake and then see their reaction and then determine whether to strike or not. Just trying to blast someone with kicks on their entry. I mean, yeah, you'll catch them occasionally, but more likely than not, people are aware something's coming. Nice job, though, by Brady. He is still finding counters after Liax is letting go with this offense.
Liax has done such a good job just landing power body uppercuts, landing kicks, and that left hand is educated by, oh my goodness.
Beautiful.
From Brady, and he's starting to let his hands go. He wants that knockout or that knockdown.
We'll
see if Liax defends it here.
Okay, we're still in.
He's lead uppercut, Bailey, and he's under pressure right now.
I feel like there was definitely a bit of lag there. It felt like, that was a rear uppercut to the body there that put an end to that. But yeah, it was a missed head kick from Liax, and Brady faked lead leg kick.
I'm teleporting around, Bailey.
That head kick up there. That was a beautiful, beautiful shot by Brady. But now he's going to stay in the fight as Liax is pushing him back against this cage again. He's just throwing these big kicks out there, straight left to the body.
And Brady's starting to gas out a little bit. I mean, Liax's stamina is not great. Don't get me wrong, but it looks like Brady is sort of fading. Liax has done the damage to the body. He's done the damage to the head, and he's looking good right now in round number 2 with a minute left. Catches that kick too, and then tries to dig to the body again. He's got a target, and it's on the body, Balian.
Yeah, as someone pointed out in chat, Rob, there will be no lag at ESFL Live. No?
Exactly. Perfect timing, inputs on point. Another shot from Liax. He's trying to put him away, Balian. Big hammer fist.
Oh, he's done. There we go. Great fight. Brady just had nothing left at the end of it there, Rob. Nothing left at the end of it, but still a great back and forth fight. Yeah, it was a good performance by Liax. You know, he really controlled things on the feet. Unfortunately for Brady, he kind of made a couple of mistakes there. Again, this is always an opportunity to go back and watch through and find those little errors that you're perhaps making a bit overzealous with the kicks, whiffling out of range, and then planting a little bit during those exchanges, which let, you know, Liax sort of slide in and out of range and set things up there nicely as well. But a good fight, Rob.
Definitely a good fight, and you saw Liax out there throwing his body uppercuts, you know, making Brady miss. Brady whipping with these big shots, and that was taken away from the stamina. The body punishment was taken away from the stamina, and Liax really needed to win tonight, and he got it. And now he's got one in the bag, 1 and 2, sitting there down there at the 41 level, but now he's gonna rise up and get a better fight, and that's what you want to see. Good job by Liax with his back against the wall against a tough short notice fight against the bad Brady boy.
We should say that to Brady. Thank you very much for filling in on short notice.
Damn right.
He probably wasn't as prepared as he would like to have been, but still stepped up, still fought. It's all good experience. So good. Thank you to Brady for that one. All right, I say we take a look one more time at the ESFL Live teaser video we have for you guys, just so we can get through once again. ESFL Live coming at you in January of 2022. Let's run that thing.
Let's run it.
Okay, right, there you go. Seen the preview video. If you haven't seen it, being brought to you there by Prospect Sports Illustrated as well. Been able to work in conjunction with them to bring you this first of hopefully many ESFL live events. But the first one here, an opportunity has occurred here. We're going to the Hypersports Arena in January of next year, the 15th and 16th. So write that in your calendars, first of all. Second of all, if you want to compete, registration opens Monday. So make sure you're following us on all the social medias for the relevant information. Rob will have a video giving you more information later in the week. And if you're a fan of this game, or you have friends who are a fan of this game, or you have a content creator that makes content for this game, just let's get the whole community involved in this one. We're going to need the support of everybody to make this thing possible. So spread the word around, let everybody know, get excited, and we should have a good old time. Right, let's move on to the next fight, Rob. All right, we've got Tad, and we've got, oh no, we haven't, excuse me. We're going to Jamie Bucks and Intro here. We've got a member of the Flow State Kings and Jamie taking on another Kingsman in Intro, both 2-2 this season. This should be a damn good fight. Let's jump to it. We're welterweight.
Here we go. We got 28th ranked Intro. No, I love this guy. It's one of my favorite fighters. 2-2, but both of his losses are against former champions. Don't let his record fool you. Calculated striker, devastating combinations, and great distance management. But Jamie sitting at the end of that top 20 list, 2-2, ranked 19th. Lost his last fight to Jakey, looking to bounce back and climb the rankings again. This man is a high-level grappler, great knowledge of the clinch, and he loves to drag his opponents into deep waters. Talk about these picks, Bailey, and who we got.
Oh, man. These picks. These two have picked some of the best guys at welterweight. I can't
Damn
believe
right, Bailey, and who are those two guys?
Oh, well, I'm about to tell you exactly who those two people are. Kamaru Usman and GSP. Oh, okay, so whoever gets top position has a big advantage in this fight. If they decide to grapple, both guys are pretty well-rounded. Like you said, though, Jamie Bucks, man, that's a name I've not seen in a while, and he's definitely a good guy. And he's a super high-level grappler, 100%. We've seen Jamie do some great grappling. So let's see what he does. Let's see if he uses that clinch a little bit, Rob, right? He loves to use that clinch. So I'm excited to see, but there we go. Intro on the receiving end of that straight right there. Jamie obviously looking like he's got a little tactic here with that rear uppercut to the body, but Intro creating space. Beautiful work there. Rear leg side kick into the front leg push kick, pushing it right back against that cage.
And Intro's looking really good right now, already trying to put on that pressure, but there's the first takedown, turns it up and gets the takedown, and that's a good opportunity there by Jamie Bucks. Intro unable to defend it, and now the first blood struck on the ground, and we'll see how these two square off in the jiu-jitsu wrestling realm.
Yeah, I mean, that was a single leg. That was the easier transition really to defend, just because it's a bit more telegraphed in terms of the animation. But at this level, most guys have, you know, their split-second timing down on the defense, but, you know, Intro's still unable to stop it. It was well-timed. It's a very fast shot, as you get from Usman, and now Jamie takes side control. Intro did a good job going straight back to full guard here, but he's given up side control position. And Jamie knows it's just a matter of time. He's winning the fight. He can get these shots, he can go, try to hit the escape there, and Jamie makes him pay for it. 3-4 elbows here, Rob. 5 now Intro going for the safe bump back to half guard. Does not want to be taking damage under here, especially in the first round.
Definitely not, because right now he's on top and he's playing ping pong with his elbow and GSP's head, and Intro does not like it. But now we're in full guard, a little bit more safe. He's trying to get those feet on the hips and push him off, but he's just faking right now, trying to get a read. But there it is, steps right over. Jamie letting everybody know, and Intro know, hey, I'm here to stay, and you ain't gonna be able to shake me off.
Intro did a great job there, timing the full guard transition off the arm triangle fake. That's one thing you should do against a high-level guy. As soon as you see them hit the arm triangle fake, you can just pump straight through to that full guard transition. You should get it as long as you're fast enough. But Jamie might get aware to that. He did a great job passing from the double side transition. You fake the same side you transition to. It was nice and easy for him. And Intro is doing a good job getting back to full guard, Rob. I will say that to Intro, who's not taking much damage, and he gets the get up. So that was great work by Intro.
That was, Jamie was able to land a few elbows, get to that side control position, do a little bit of damage, but like you said, yeah, Intro pushing off Kamaru Usman in this game, especially a high-level grappler like Jamie Bucks. That's an accomplishment. It's good stuff in round number 1.
Yeah, I was going to say, for Intro as well, he definitely needs to let his kicks go. That's somewhere he has an advantage in this fight. If he can keep things at kicking range, it's definitely going to help him out a lot. And now he's sitting on the outside, faking low and landing that nice long straight. This is great technique and work from the outside from Intro there. He's staying a little too close to the pocket, fakes the body kick, comes up with a head kick. Loving the striking now from Intro, Rob, as he sets up all these kicks.
Oh, beautiful. He's standing right in the face right now of Jamie, and then he almost knows when he's going to strike, and he backs off with that footwork, and then you saw a nice little feint. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's some clean striking right there, but nice step off from Jamie, little side step to get out of the way of that side kick, and these guys are heating up a little bit.
Yeah, I love this fight so far. What an easy fight! Lovely. Lead leg axe kick. Yes, Rob. Straight right into the side kick, and then he threw that front leg push kick after it. Yeah, and then we saw a, was it a front leg push? No, I think it was a lead kick to the body into a turning side kick. Great work from Intro, blending all those kicks together beautifully. But he definitely needs more of that. But again, he walks right in the pocket and goes toe-to-toe, and another takedown there. Great work by Jamie.
Another takedown early in the fight by Jamie, taking down my boy Intro, and that's what you want to see for Jamie, right in his side control. He's been able to do this throughout the fight. This time he's going to go right into the crucifix position, and Intro getting out of that side saddle. That's good news for Intro, but not out of hot water yet.
I'm very impressed with Intro on the ground, Rob. I think Intro's defense on the ground is some of the best I've seen, especially tonight. Great work. Lead hook, dabbing straight. I can see why you like this guy. Ankle pick, he gets it. Nice takedown from Jamie.
Wow, Jamie relentless with the takedowns. And yeah, whenever you see Intro pop up to his feet, nice denial right there by Jamie. This could spell trouble. He's going to try to gain that grapple advantage. There it is. Oh, but a big denial right there by Intro, Balian.
I don't know if he's going to get that underhook get up that he got earlier, because Jamie's going to be aware of it now. Now that was a sprawl fake.
Oh my
that got
goodness.
denied right there, so that ain't good. But then sprawl fakes again denied. I think that upwards half guard bump is his best bet. He's doing the right thing here, Rob. You should strike from the bottom if your opponent's denying everything. Setting up the strikes from the bottom. They're not going to do much, but it will create opportunities for exactly that. That half guard bump on the up stick. Great job. But a reposture here as well. One shot and go to set up the side control pass. He's back here. Intro needs to be active, Rob. He needs to find full guard ASAP. The worst place he can probably be is side control, because it's free ground and pound damage. You don't have to commit to a posture up and put yourself in a vulnerable position. Just sweep and things like that, but he just cannot get out of this side control. Great work from Jamie.
Superb work from Jamie again and again, finding himself back in this position, and he's doing that with attrition and focus and just determination, relentlessness in this ground exchanges. And look at those elbows. Those are dirty elbows, and Intro is just feeling the pressure now, I think, in this round, and he's unable to, showcase that magic from the bottom that we saw earlier where he was able to get up. He's feeling this.
Yeah, this is what you got 1 minute 30 left in this round. If you're taking a ton of damage in side control, you always have the power get up as well, right? You just fucking R1 it and go for it. Excuse me. But he got the sweep instead, Rob. Great work by Intro. Not much time left. There's a momentum build on opposite side and gets the return sweep, which is kind of strange because Intro's shown enough ground knowledge to perhaps anticipate that was coming, but perhaps he thought something else was coming instead, Rob.
They're trying to clean and sanitize this octagon because they're just sweeping all over the place right now, Balian.
Oh, yeah.
Damn right. And there's the side control position. Again, another elbow. That's like the 10th or 12th elbow. Another one. Jamie doing so much damage with that right sharp elbow from Usman, and the face is getting chopped up right now, chat.
Yeah, this is not good right here. Intro's taking a ton of damage. 20 seconds left in the round. This is just Jamie doing a really good job, putting on like an offensive wrestling clinic. And just the dedication to the side control has been pretty impressive from Jamie as well. It is an easy way to get the ground and pound off. Hasty transition there on the posture up. Well read and reversed by Intro, but it's Jamie that's committing to the takedown, succeeding them, and just taking this fight where he's not really giving Intro a chance to even be in the fight, Rob.
Yeah, whenever Intro is able to pop up, we see glimpses of masterful striking with those leaners, and then he mixes it up with the side kicks and the spinning body kicks. But, Jamie's not letting him get to where he's the most comfortable. He's putting him on his back, and right there you see the fake takedown. He's mixing and matching it up right now. Jamie fighting very well.
Yeah, Intro's got to do something big, man. I think even if he drops him this round, it's going to be hard to win it, And
For
unfortunately, in real life MMA, of course, anything can happen at any moment, but in this game, you do need to wear down your opponent's head health.
There it is.
Really, before you can knock them out. He's not really done that much damage to it. But he might not even have a chance anyway, because there's another takedown right there. Great work by Jamie. Now he's in this half guard position again from Intro. Nice job bumping back to here, but he's going to have to stay here for as much as he can. He got one frame on the hook there, but it barely slowed down the offense. He has to anticipate this side control is coming. And there it is, Rob. Man.
I got deja vu right now, Balian, because I feel like we've been here every single round, but this time the full mount and the beautiful denial on that right side is going to allow him to posture up and drop some heavy bombs on Intro. Intro feeling the pain right now. Big shots on GSP. Oh, these are huge.
Yeah, and he has no stamina, so he can just reposture here and finish him off if Jamie wants to. Here we go. Bam, bam, bam. That's going to be it, Rob. There we go. Great fight from both men. Great fight from both men. Jamie on the relentlessness of the takedowns that we talked about, the side control, pressure from the top. I thought Intro did a good job getting back to his feet, getting back to full guard, but just wasn't able to do it consistently enough where he wasn't taking damage. And also, Jamie just kept taking him down. What can you say about Jamie right there? Just snatch and grab on those single legs. Nice work. Took full mount. Finished him off nicely as well. The accumulation of the damage played out. I love to see it. I want to see more Jamie Bucks. That's a very good top game he has there. But props to Intro again, Rob. I can see why you like him. Very creative on the feet and a good awareness of defense on the ground. Better than we'd seen from anyone else tonight, especially on getting back up. But that is a win for Jamie Bucks. Longtime man returning here. Actually, he's fought 4 times this season. So, the Flow State Kings get another win though, Rob.
Another win in the books. Positive record now, 3-2. Already ranked 19th. Moving on up towards maybe the top 15. And Intro, that was a dangerous intro. You saw glimpses of his striking and his ability early in that fight when his mental game was strong. He was able to get up, but the relentlessness of Jamie Bucks continually putting him down early, that's got to mess with the confidence, and we saw his ability start to dwindle to get him off, and that side control position from Jamie was gold. Mixing the crucifix, mixing the full mount, and he dropped some heavy bombs on Intro, bouncing his head off the octagon like a basketball, Balian, and he just got, he got the win and took out a very dangerous, one of my favorite fighters, Intro. Kingsmen have trained him well, but Jamie Bucks on his game tonight.
Yeah, man, it's just really hard to stop, in a fight like that, especially when the person who gets the top position is probably going to win that contest. And you got a guy who's relentlessly trying to take you down. You better be on your defense if that's their game plan. But this is the ESFL, Rob. You can't come in with one game plan because you're probably going to get squished. Okay.
Like a worm.
Like a worm. Where did you learn?
Electrocute me, Bailey? What was that?
Where did you learn worm?
From Braveheart, when he's throwing the rocks.
Like a worm.
Yeah.
I crush you like a worm. Okay.
Exactly.
Good.
Throwing stones.
Throwing stones, that's great. Okay, let's jump on to the next one there. Anyway,
Okay.
all right, the 5th fight of tonight, we've got another member of the EK camp, Dirty Dave, someone we've seen a lot this season, 2 and 3, looking to go even at least before the end of the season, taking on the BSDT drivers. I don't know who the BSD are. Perhaps I'll get reminded in my headphones. But there we go, Rob. Let's jump into it. They're a bantamweight.
The battle savvy destroyers is what I would call them, and T drivers. Yes, that's what I'm going to call them. They're ranked 20, or he's ranked 24, 1-2. He's looking to get this win over a former title contender, ladies and gentlemen, and prove he should be in the title conversation. He's very confident coming in here, but EK Dave, that EK camp is sick. Fought for the title twice, Bailey, in this season, lost both, but he's gone to the top of the mountain, and here T Drivers has an experienced fighter in EK Dave. Can he do it? We're about to find out right now. This should be a great matchup.
I'm ready, man. I'm having a good time tonight. BSD means body snatchers degree. Okay, that's pretty bad. I like that. That's a good name for a camp. All right. Gotta get Ricky J in that team. All right, here we go, guys. Bantamweight for the first time tonight. EK Dirty in the red with the meta Peter Yan pick. Driver's going with Aldo, though, which definitely you can make work, but you have to be aware of that gas tank, Rob. That's definitely something that suffers when you're playing Aldo. And you have a big advantage with the kicks over Yan. So I would love to see T-Drivers recognize that and make those kicks work for him.
Definitely, and also with Jose Aldo, he's got some good power, and he's got some good speed with those hands as well, so he's a very good pick in a 3-round fight. But yeah, he's got to be careful not to give the advantage edge to Peter Yan, because you don't want that force of nature perk that Peter possesses to enact, so he's got to be defensive as well.
I like the leg kicks from Dirty Dave. Knows his stance switch on Aldo's pretty bad, so we'll see if he can keep chopping that lead leg, take some of that power away. But good work from Southpaw from Dirty right now is creating the angle for these linear kicks right here by stepping to the outside of that lead foot. It's going to give him a better angle for those side kicks, those teep kicks up the middle, using that frame as well to create distance. Looks like he's going for a little Southpaw kickboxing approach here. The shins bang together awkwardly. There's a nice 1-2, sticks him. The back with the 3 doesn't land. Driver's kind of staying on this pressure, Rob, but he's not really landing much. He's more kind of walking into offense. It was a nice job right there, rolling through the lead hook to the body. This inside leg kick is landing, and there's a left hand as well on the break.
Yeah, T-Drivers is taking an aggressive approach against EK Dirty, which is good, but there's the takedown right there, and it looks like he's going to complete it. Good little quick snatch of the leg and right into side control. Good stuff right now for Peter Yan, played by EK Dirty, Balian.
So much. I'm a big fan of Dirty Dave. You know why? Because he won my content creator tournament for the UFC Esports League summer season, you know?
Wow.
So props to Dave as well for winning that one. That wasn't an easy tournament to win, but he did a great job. He's been a long-time veteran of the ESFL now for a while as well, but there's some hype behind Drivers tonight. You know, he's from that BSD camp. People want to see him do well. He's on his back here, though, but 2 minutes 30 was when he got taken down. I don't know if he'll get back to the feet before then. There's the armbar fake as well for the fit in the hips. It's a good way, and hits the gallop. He should get this, no problem, but he's still against the cage here, Rob. He's either going to take some knees or some shots to the face, or he's going to get taken down. He's deciding to throw those body knees on the return. The backpack comes in. Slam, though. The stammer advantage. So he knows what he's doing there.
EK Dirty gets that takedown. Nice job utilizing that jump up from the fence onto the back. And now that backside position, and they're rolling. T-Driver's trying to get to that full guard. He successfully does it, and the time is ticking right now. And EK Dirty just snatching the judges' points right now. Really making a performance, a winnable performance here in this first round.
Yeah, Driver's very patient on the bottom with this ground up pound comes in. He's waiting to see what's coming at him before he decides in the offense. And I love the get up. Sneaky, but good work. You can definitely transition when your opponent's throwing strikes because they can't defend. That's something that some people tend to freeze up when those little short shots are coming in from the top. So great work by Drivers. Need something big, though, perhaps for the end of the round. He won't get it. First round, that's going by the way of Dirty Dave, though.
Yeah, Dirty Dave looking good, landing some good shots, you know, seeing the pressure of his opponent T-Drivers coming in, but getting those nice, look at that, ooh, beautiful hook there. And then the takedown, looking strong in round number 1. We'll see what sort of adjustments T-Drivers decides to make if he's going to start throwing body shots and representing that BSD camp well.
Yes, indeedy here. Back on this southpaw look. He was doing good. Driver's letting the hands go a little bit here, but I would love to see him kick more. He's just walking into boxing range, trying to let these hands go, and I don't know if he even has a speed advantage in this one. It's at least very similar. Ooh, there we go. But gets caught and speared. Great work by Dirty Dave. He's definitely got a game plan tonight, Rob.
Oh, beautiful lead uppercut, rocks him, and then uses that just to get the free takedown, and that's MMA at its finest right there in the EA Sports UFC 4 scene. That's beautiful stuff from EK Dirty in control once again in round number 2. Yep. Drivers finds himself back on his back. He did get up twice, though, so let's see if he can find another one. He's near enough the cage that he might be able to get that. Seems to be the tactic from Drivers on the bottom, though. Looks to trade to keep the GA even, or at least try and build his own, but he's definitely not going to get anywhere by just trading. Dirty got a full bar of GA there and got the transition, immediate transition pass back to full guard. Denied, though. Dave's all on top of that. And a fake into the full mount transition. Well read by Drivers, who takes mount himself now, Rob. Tries the top posture up. It does get denied, unfortunately. Beautiful flick. Now he's on the back. Now T-Drivers is in control of this fight. He's going to go for that top mount position, but EK Dirty is privy to it. Gets that denied, but still on top. Oh, he's going to let him up against the cage. He's going to be able to do some damage here if he's scared. Oh! He gets stung, though, Balian.
Yeah, and again, I feel like Drivers was trying to do what he was trying to do the whole fight, which is get on the inside and let those hands go. So he stepped to get on the inside and just got clipped on the way in. So I don't know if Drivers can try and make an adjustment, maybe try and, you know, pull Dave into some offense, but just walking forward into him, he's getting tagged. Twice now been rocked and dropped by that, and the takedowns come straight afterwards. If he can't get back to the feet in this round, he's only going to have one round to try and get this fight finished, Robin. It's going to be tough.
It's going to be really tough, especially because on the ground he's getting worked, on the feet he's getting tagged and dropped, and right now T-Drivers is in a desperation situation. And look at that deny right there for EK Dirty. He's going to use that to get to side control, side saddle, and this is where he can start adding even more damage to the already diminished head health of Mr. T-Drivers.
Yeah, when you said desperation, just as he went for that half guard transition there, that is a desperation transition, at least at this level, because it's very hard to pull off. The denial window is pretty big. And ever since he went for it, Rob, he's just been getting put through a side control series here by Dirty Dave, who has probably one of the best side controls in the ESFL. Very good in this position.
Wow.
And he's just punishing him now. Now he gets the half guard bump, but he's half stamina. So any posture up is going to come with free damage or a mount transition immediately. But he did deny the posture up. So well done by Drivers.
Drivers still fighting for his life right now. Round number 2 ticking away. And, you know, he's going to be able to get to that third round. But what kind of mental game is he going to bring into that third round? Because he's been dominated so far in this fight and hasn't really seen success anywhere. And that's a dangerous Peter Yan there, ladies and gentlemen. Undamaged, confident, force of nature perk. He's taking less damage and he's dishing out damage. It's going to be a real tough one for T-Drivers.
Yeah.
Who's going to win, Bailey? And who's going to win, baby?
I want to ask Drivers what the thought process is on throwing those strikes from full guard there. I guess he's thinking, you know, if they're on top doing this and I'm on bottom doing this, at least I'm nullifying the position completely because we're both landing, you know, strikes. And there's no control time being accrued. Oh, same shot again. 2 lead uppercut and another driving double leg. Great work from Dave to keep finding consistency with that. Drivers tries to hit the full get up here, but a couple more elbows from the top. Goes to sprawl instead. Knees to the head. Oh, it's not pride, is it? I'm sorry.
If it was, I think T-Drivers would be out, unconscious. Peter Yan throwing vicious knees in this position. But damn, look at EK Dirty. Third round starts. He gets a beautiful stationary 2-punch combination, drops him, and again, oh, wow. The referee has seen enough. Back to the feet they go, and T-Drivers need something big.
Over. Oh, sorry.
Flying knee, Bailey, and he needs to throw a flying knee right on the face of EK Dirty.
You got that beautiful flying knee with Aldo right there. The one-step flying knee. It's an amazing technique, but he's just not done enough damage, unfortunately. He's been trying when he's on the feet. Gets
oh,
again.
My goodness.
It's just the consistency with the straight punch from Dave. And Drivers, he's getting rocked. Not because Dave is throwing a super powerful punch, because he's getting hit in moments of vulnerability. That's why he's taking more damage, either because he's moving forward into it, or he's slipping and rolling into it, or he's trying to fire his own shot at the same time. So, you know, I don't want to give Drivers tips. He's not asked for them, but maybe some fakes, you know, on the outside. Try and bait the offense out. Maybe try and set things up with your kicks a little, because he has just waded into the pocket 4 times now, and every single time he got stunned and then taken down.
Oh man, and yeah, he's getting beat up pretty badly here. Every sequence he's getting met with a counter, and now on the ground eating big shots from Peter Yan. These hooks are looking devastating, and T-Drivers just underneath him trying to survive. The head health is blinking, the block is low, the confidence is fading away, and he's breaking here with 2 minutes left. Another denial, desperation right now from T-Drivers, and EK Dirty in control.
Yeah, I mean, Dave is a fantastic competitor, right, Rob? He was in that summer series. He made it to the grand finale tournament, I think, or at least close enough. Definitely put on a good showing during that series. So Drivers here is probably the toughest person he's ever fought, at least in the ESFL for sure. Yeah, he wants to prove he was in the title conversation going into this one. And, you know, he definitely has done an okay job in some regards, but actually at the same time, not necessarily.
Yeah. EK Dirty has come in with a very good game plan. Every time he rocked T-Drivers, he's going right to the takedown. Every single time he's knowing when the vulnerability, like you talked about earlier, is there. And finally, T-Drivers able to kick him off, and he still has a minute left. And there's the flying knee, but he eats the left hook because of it.
Yeah, just too much damage. There's a 1-2 again.
Stings him.
The range of Yarn is quite deceptive, and I think Drivers had problems with that the entire fight. Tries to fight back with his own 1-2. Yeah, trying to make something work. Oh, another lead hook. And a double jab straight from Dave. He's going to get the finish off this as well. There we go. Good fight from both men right there. Dirty Dave showing up, doing what he does best. Handling business, taking care of a up-and-coming contender there, holding on to his spot, you know, as a veteran of the ESFL scene. And that's a tough fight right there. That's a tough fight against Dave. I feel like Driver's obviously got a good camp with those body snatchers, but just made a couple of, I don't want to say I don't think he specifically made a ton of bad decisions, Rob, but like his overall approach to the fight was probably like the wrong mindset, especially when he got hit with the same thing twice and then wasn't able to adjust the game plan, and it just kept happening. So fortunately there, I think just a different skill level, really.
Yeah, EK Dave really showing his skills on the feet and able to handle that early pressure that T Drivers was putting on him. And then whenever he would get a rock, that takedown was there. He snatched it every time. And then when they went to the mat, he was just able to control him for a majority of the round, do some really good damage, and just build and snowball throughout that whole fight. And T Drivers was really fighting desperately in that third round, and it was just EK Dave just making good decision after good decision after good decision. And when you do that against a player under the bright lights of the ESFL, that's when the opponent, which was T Drivers, you start seeing cracks in his game. You start seeing flaws because he's feeling the power and the overwhelming force of EK Dave, who's now 3-3, maybe breaking past that top 20 up into the teens, maybe 19, 18, who knows, but a big win from EK Dave. The EK boys got to be proud of him, and a beautiful display right there of all different aspects of the game, and definitely a damn good, dirty game plan, Dave. I'm proud of you. Good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff from Dave right there as well. Great performance. All right, we're going to move on now to the next fight. This evening we have Tadpole taking on Skitch in what I believe is Italian somewhere. Da performance near mi impressione. Yeah, it's Italiano, I believe. At featherweight here, Rob.
Okay, here we go. Oh, lightweight.
Lightweight.
Beautiful. Yeah, okay, so Skitch is coming to this fight unrated. He just moved from PS to Xbox, and he says he's going to be a whole different animal on his better console. It's going to run smoother, the airflow is going to calm down, everything's going to be good. He's stepping in tonight on short notice. He was ranked number 12 on PlayStation, ladies and gentlemen, but Tad up in that 16th ranked department, 2-2, stepping in on a few hours notice as well. Both of these guys have not had a training camp. Let's see what they bring to the table tonight between two high-level players, and let's see what their game plan is, Billion.
Yeah, two high-level players, like you said. Excited to see Tadpole back, especially as we're approaching the end of the season here, guys. This is ESFL 135, 136. Next Saturday will be the last card of this season. A break for the holidays. And then in January, of course, ESFL Live is coming at you from Vegas, the HyperX Arena. Registration opens Monday on that one. But here we go, Tadpole versus Skitch. Let's see what game plan both men have here. If one prefers kicks over that. Well, that was a nice front leg teep kick into a rear leg kick. You see that, Rob?
Beautiful stuff.
Wee.
Nice little head move there from Skitch. Oh, digging to the body, throwing the leg kick as well. Skitch trying to open up with some nice leg kicks.
Nice stiff jab from Tadpole as well. Trying to bait him onto something right there. You can kind of see he's waiting, see each individual shot, seeing where he can slip and rip. Maybe hit the outside. Tries a pull counter right there. Nothing doing. Nice straight lead hook straight to the body. Oh. Lead hook and then a rear uppercut to the body. Great boxing from Skitch right there. And a beautiful, like, I believe that's a, I guess it's not, God, I can't remember. A hook kick. There we go. Hook kick. That's right.
Oh my goodness. I mean, Skitch is throwing kill shots in there, and he's looking for big damage. There's a knee as well, and he's throwing with ill intent. Tadpole has to be careful. He's kind of floating on the outside, kind of stinging with those straights like a bumblebee, but oh, again, gets caught though. Careful. Here comes Tadpole.
Nice return there. I love. He just digs back to the body, stands his ground. Skitch is being nice here. I love it. That's some Taekwondo stuff right there, Rob. Picked that front lead leg up a few times, but the block has been broken. Lovely slip roll to the outside, came back to the body. You can kind of tell Tadpole's been looking for that. Ooh, gets caught with the check hook on the exit as well. And a few more shots bouncing off the chin of Skitch right here. But he's giving it back. We can't see the stats of Tadpole here because they've turned on the competitive mode or whatever it is. But I'd say it's probably fairly even, to be honest.
Oh,
loved it.
Kick right there by Skitch. Letting flush. And yeah, Tadpole looks like he's... Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to see what it was. It was like a double jab and then he went into it. Sorry. Go on.
No, it's all good. Yeah, that was a beautiful technique. And man, Skitch is really coming out and really trying to land the big body shots and Skitch is doing a good job at defending those and really just allowing himself to be defensive and not eat too many shots and landing damage as well. I don't know though, but Tadpole stings him with that straight. Good fight between these two guys.
Yeah, beautiful long straight left down the middle of there. Coming back with lead uppercut straight as well. And Tadpole slid back nicely, but Skitch let the hands fly too. Both of them have really nice combinations here. Mixing high-low. Gonna lead with that big, long, rangy hook to the body there. Doesn't get it. Nice job by Skitch, though. Fake the jab to close the distance. Hit with the 1-2, and then went back down to the body as well. It touches him with the 2. Lovely work from both men.
Yeah, and earlier in this round, you saw Tadpole as well, really utilizing that jab, lead hook, straight uppercut, 4-punch death combo. Ooh, exchanging in the pocket there. Both guys landing, and Tadpole doing a good job. Skitch, but Skitch gets him back. Landing shots on him.
Yeah, man, that was a great.
Stings him
beautiful. And he just waits out the round. Mate, the combination he threw after that. And the drop there, so after that beautiful combination, Tadpole re-entered, double jab, went for the left hook off the double jab. He just ducked underneath it and plonked him with the straight left. It was a beautiful sequence we saw right there.
Oh, that was just sick stuff right there. And here we go, round number 2. Tadpole coming forward. Oh, man, front kick to the face lands. He tastes the bottom foot of Skitch. Skitch throwing bombs.
Skitch has been mixing up his kicks really well, Rob, right? We saw hook kicks from him. Oh, but Tadpole coming with the furious thunder. Putting that left hand on the chin one more time as Skitch. He took the rock right there. Now fading back, trying to return with his own uppercut. Gets underneath that left straight over the top and tries to fire back. With a pull counter into the pull counter. Into the pull counter elbow. Drops him. Great work by Skitchy, who's looking for the finish now. Beautiful contact.
It's a fight, Bailey. It's a fire fight.
I love it. Yeah, both men really, really skilled strikers here. Slipping, ripping. Oh, and he catches him with a check hook, but he's out of stamina. And Skitch is rolling through. 2 shots to the body right there. Tadpole retreats with no stamina, fakes the leg kick into the teeth, but he also burns the stamina doing that. And Tadpole's coming back, waging war. Both resetting here. Man, they're both hurt and tired, Rob.
Yeah, and the head movement in these sequences in the fire is beautiful from Skitch. And also Tadpole defending himself very well. They're doing damage, but they're also, defending themselves and having defensive awareness. And here comes Tadpole digging to the body. Skitch also, wrist body shot, backing up Tadpole, and he's coming for the win.
Oh, man, Tadpole survives, though. Jab, straight. Oh, there's the rear uppercut as well. Touchy, gets underneath, lands his own body shot as a result. Skitch trying to find a kill shot now as well, double jabbing in there to get close enough, as Tadpole is still managing to pressure despite being the one that's getting rocked. The stiff jab interrupts the knee, and Tadpole's going to put him against the fence here where he was doing his best work. Nice fake on the body shot to snap that straight left up top from Skitchy. Jab lead hook, pulls it, touching back with a jab into the wheel kick there, which lands beautifully. Tadpole just walks through it like it did nothing. Might be because he doesn't have much stamina left. The vulnerability window perhaps not too high as well. Stationary jab there, trying to catch him as he enters to to follow up. This is just back and forth.
And what a wild fight. So back and forth, so entertaining. And I'm just on the edge of my seat right now. I'm puckered up, and I can't freaking wait to see who gets this win. Skitch coming for the win. Oh, but there's Tadpole spinning. Both these guys just throwing excellent, crazy techniques at each other and landing them like super accurately. It's so nice to see. Fight of the night, Billion. Fight of the night.
Oh, it is. Lovely long straight left, but Skitch gets underneath it, returns with his own now, trying to check hook on the way in, doubles up on it. Nice body shot to come back up with a lead hook there as well, but Tadpole's marching him down, trying to get that counter shot, that slip. Oh, man. Lovely job again by Skitch, but just out of range. He threw the stationary hook instead of the moving one. Nice teeth depletes the stamina right there, and a lovely liver shot on the outside too. But this will go to a third round miraculously, Rob. What a freaking fight.
Oh my goodness, who is winning this one? I have no idea. Both guys coming with aggressive, unique offensive gangsterness, but then getting out with amazing defense as well. It's just so fun to watch. And there is Skitch throwing that sidekick in the third round. The right hook, the Tadpole. They are exchanging, they're throwing kill shots again.
Skitch knows the block is low on Tadpole, and he's just touching it. Nice lead body kick. Gets the knee in there as well. It's probably that front kick again. Side kick. Man, Tadpole was getting tagged up so far, Rob, but he's staying patient. hoping he can find his kill shot as well. Skitch letting the hands go. He will not have enough stamina to last this round. No, left hand lands on the Superman punch. Skitch wobbly, head health low, trying to stay in the fight, staying off the center line, slipped a couple of just straight left on the break of the return. The lead uppercut drops Tadpole one more time. He gets back to his feet. The block still high enough to stop the head kick. He tries to throw his other one. He's high again. Both men have no stamina. Skitch is coming forward. Tadpole still standing, Rob.
Balian is hype right now, and he's hyping me up, and yet Tadpole just letting his gas tank fly, throwing so many wild shots, trying to end the night, and Skitch is aware of this, and he gets a nice little slip, and because Tadpole's just gassed out, throwing all these wild shots, trying to end the night, Skitch is able to tag him with max damage, and what a back and forth, we have Skitch dig into the body.
Skitch is still trying to hunt for the finish. What a big left hook, has to pull himself out of there, but he's got no stamina. Tadpole walking forward. It's those slips of those left hands that's keeping Skitch in the fight. Tadpole needs to adjust, get that lead hook working there. He'll do a ton of damage. Blocking low now too. Lead uppercut straight lands. Lead hook straight. He's slipping off the center line. He has to go hooks, Rob. He catches him with an uppercut, but he's got no stamina. Skitch back to the feet. Knows it. Tries to pull the head kick. Doesn't land. Still no stamina from bottom. Pull counter elbow lands somehow. And he's hurt to the body as well. The lead uppercut. He's not following him down. There's 2 minutes left in this round, Rob. This cannot go the distance, surely.
It's a damn dog fight right now, ladies and gentlemen. Both guys completely empty the gas tank, and they're throwing with heart and determination. You see Tadpole stumbling forward with no stamina, putting on pressure. Skitch is gas breathing, and they're still just throwing heat right now. What a fight. Good duck by Tadpole. Drops him down, and he just lets him up.
Oh, he caught the hand plant roundhouse to the body right there. Tadpole suffering to the body. He knocks him out. Oh, the level change with the lead uppercut. Nice shot by Tadpole. The accuracy comes through. Respect shown by both men. What a freaking contest, Rob.
The baptism has been executed perfectly by Tadpole. One of the most exciting fights I've ever seen in the Esports Fight League. Look at that. The kill shot right there. Both guys have been throwing heat all fight. No regard for human life out there with the ferocity and the display, and what an entertaining showcasing of 2 Conor McGregors. This is putting on a damn show.
This is why we're going to Vegas, baby, okay? Because this game can be very, very entertaining to watch. Great fight from both men. A fight of the year contender right at the end of the year as well. I mean, that one might find itself back up on YouTube. What a great fight. Great finish by Tadpole. You have to give it up to both men, man. They should both get a 1 on their record for that one, because that fight was so close. It could have gone either way. The perseverance by Tadpole, though, pulls that pull counter and then gets the lead uppercut in there as he level changes underneath. So that was just a beautiful performance. Is that another win tonight for the Flow State Kings? It is, I believe. Is Tadpole in with FSK? He is with FSK. So there we go. Skitch. Man, Skitch, what a performance. That's got to hurt on your insides, right? That one, Rob?
I would think so. I mean, these two came in and they were throwing some heat at each other, but they weren't backing up. They were both, when they would get a good shot, the other person that, you know, ate the shot would have the wherewithal to move his head, to defend himself. Skitch's head movement under the onslaught of Tad was just impeccable. I mean, it was so nice, and he almost won the fight multiple times because Tad was just throwing like Vegeta on Cell, just unlimited gas tank. But then when it ran out, they still were bringing the same ferocity from round number 1, Bailey, and I mean, it was just amazing.
A crazy fight right there. Oh man, you know, we were like here the whole card. We just took that up to like an 11. It's like, are we gonna stay up here now? Let's
okay.
Let's take it down. Okay, there we go. All right, so the next contest we have coming up for you tonight, guys. How many have we got left? I think we've got about 6 fights left for you this evening. Plenty more on the way as well. Tomorrow there will be more ESFL action here. So if this is your first time watching a show, we are here on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow we have our 8OX Muay Thai tournament. So in the game that takes place in the, I guess it's like the blood sport arena, Muay Thai rules only, 3 knockdowns per round. And I believe, Rob, tomorrow's event for the Muay Thai is only champions. It's a champions only event inviting all former champions to crown a final champion, because it's the last AOX event of the year. We have a fight card. Let's take a look at that as well so you guys can see that's going on Sunday tomorrow. Stand up only with trips and stuff, I think, from the clinch as well. I'm not entirely sure. Again, on the rule set, I don't often call those fights. I believe on the tomorrow on the booth tomorrow. You got Romero and Frank calling that one. So yeah, Romero 17 coming in. Frank, I love a bit of Frank. That guy is a monster. So great men in the booth. Look at that competition. Goat 1099, Zayaf, Bang Bang Anthony, Swiss Lightbacks, Ed Parker, BlakeTylerr, and Kranos MMA. That is an amazing 8-man striking only tournament. That is tomorrow, guys. Okay, tomorrow coming at you, Sunday, December 12th. And yeah, this is the 10th. This is our 10th event for the Muay Thai event, Rob. What a great concept. It's done really well this season. That's the 10th one. All former champions. And there we go. Romero and Frank will be running the action for you. All right, let's jump back into ESFL 135, guys. On to the next fight. We got another Flow State Kings member, Rob. These guys are showing up tonight, taking on another Kingsman in Noetta. So we've got Kingsman's Noetta taking on the Flow State Kings, Kezza. And let's jump to the contest at featherweight.
Here we go. Noetta, Kingsman, ranked 15th, 2-2, coming off a big W over T4H, the Four Horsemen's Notorious Holloway, and he's looking to get another win to get his winning streak going. He's well-rounded, patient, always dangerous, but the Flow State Kings have been impeccable tonight, 2-0, ranked 13th. The training partners have prepared Kezza for this moment, 3-2. Recently got added to the mod team, looking to enter top 10 after winning this fight. He's got great counters. He adapts well to any situation. He can fight against any style. This one is a big matchup. Who is going to get towards that top 10, Balian? Here we go.
They both are. All right.
I like it.
I like it.
Optimism.
We just both say I like it at the same time.
Yeah, we're
I
boys,
like it.
man.
All right. The McGregor mirror match. Why the hell not the wide camera? I am a fan of the wide camera person. All right, we've got Kez and Noetta. Sorry, guys. Noetta in the blue, Kez in the red. Eesh. Lovely back and forth so far right there. Using those long lead hooks, the straights up the middle. Woo. Nice front kick. Nice adjustment by Kez. Really ending with that lead uppercut there. Nice pull by Noetta. Double jab. Keeps him at bay. Yeah, these guys are good.
Man, these guys are just throwing boxing combinations at each other. There's that teep kick that knocks down Kezza, and Noetta taking advantage of it, but Kezza pops right back up and standing his ground. Oh my goodness, pull elbow there. Noetta really using head movement, though, not to take too much damage. Good job, but the damage has already been done slightly to the head health of Kezza, or excuse me, of Noetta.
Yeah, Kez is also going orthodox, so he doesn't have the same power that Noetta does. You've got to remember Kez as well, Rob. FSK tonight, the team, FSK, the camp, Flow State Kings, they're 4-0 so far tonight. So Kez, it's a lot of pressure. You've got to make it 5 for the team. Doubled up on the body hook and then came back with a rear uppercut. I love it. Just show your opponent something, and then whenever you show it to them again, you can annoy them, you can keep touching them with them, you can lead them, bait them into other strikes. So doing a good job establishing something like that lead hook to the body early. You can just change the game plan later. There it is again, Rob. Nice work.
Kezza with a nice little feint on that right leg and then uses that to open up with some shots. And Kezza, oh my goodness, that pull elbow is looking automatic right now from Kezza. That is money for him, and he is just teeing off right now against his opponent, Noetta.
Nice timing on the teep kick right there. Noetta just lunging in with the jab. Kez set that teep kick up nicely. Some fakes from Noetta might be nice because Kez is just reacting to whatever Noetta does, right, Rob? He's literally waiting and then just trying to fire back. So Noetta will do well with some... Ooh, that's wheel kick. Will do well with some fakes right now, you know, because he's just going second. But using that jab right there is helping him out. Now he's baiting out all that offense as well, right? This is better from Noetta. Now he's being more patient. Good work.
Yeah, definitely. You're seeing Noetta getting a little bit more comfortable in there, getting a read on Kezza. He knows he's trying to pull with that elbow, and Noetta bringing out his own pulling as well. And look, he's trying to make a miss, using that footwork to keep him at bay. And this fight just got a lot more even in this final minute.
Yeah, Kez is really landing those body shots. I'm wondering if Noetta will get that uppercut in there at some point. He's going to take some big damage because of that commitment to the body. But right now, he's doing a great job finding a home. And that, you know, there are a lot of advantages to being a southpaw, Rob. But if you are an orthodox, your lead hand is right next to that liver. You can bang that all day, and he's definitely good doing that.
He has. He's been banging that body. He's been banging that head. And, oh, this is going to be bad. He misses a spinning kick and gets eaten alive with that lead hook straight. And Kezza in control of this fight. And look at Noetta's head health, Bailey. And look at that stamina. This has not been... Oh, right into the uppercut. That does not feel good. Kezza on fire. Katniss, baby. Katniss.
Katniss, the girl on fire. Damn, son. The Flow State Kings, Rob, they're taking over tonight. This is their card, man. So far, so good in that first round. Goes back to the stall here. Let's see the reset coming in for the second here. Great work. Noetta's got to find a way to break that rhythm. Like we said, I suggested a couple of fakes from the outside. He's not always going second. Of course, it looks like Kezza's coming back with the pressure now as well. So when you've lost that much head health, you know, this big, oh! Beautiful 1, 2, 3, and then a lovely lead uppercut. Gets caught with the up kick as well, trying to dive, but beautiful work by Noetta. Swung it straight back. That's an even fight now.
Definitely. That's the beginning of what we want to see from Noetta. Gets an early knockdown around number 2. Gets a little bit more respect, but man, Kezza still utilizing that long 1-2. That footwork is very good, making his opponent miss. Noetta having some trouble just getting on target. Oh, look Balian. Money. Bang. Bitch. Oh, gets the catch. Huge moment. I mean, Kezza.
He was just teeing off there, Rob. These Flow State Kings guys, I don't think they know what stamina is, and I don't think they much care. Constant rear uppercut, lead hook against that position. Noetta chased down along the fence line, taking more and more damage. Gonna block the head right here, but the break as well. Man, this is where it would be really nice if you had in your game a takedown, you know, you could just like get yourself out of this situation. But unfortunately for Noetta, he's just getting pricked up like a pin cushion right now.
Oh man, I would not want to be that pin cushion, the pain. Oh geez, look at that head kick. And is unable to land. Noetta in a lot of trouble right now. One punch from Kezza, one clean shot like that one right to the left hand. Big shots and getting landing. Hammer fist coming, and he's gonna pound him out, Bailey, and this is gonna be it. One point for Kezza. The Kingsmen are undefeated. KSK.
Look at that. The FSK, another win. 5-0. I know the chat will be happy with that one. He put him away, and you could see the head movement from Noetta was working, but you can tell the Flow State Kings have developed a finishing game, Rob. You know, when people get hurt, the head movement's coming out, they're staying alive. These Flow State Kings here have got I think they're just going rear uppercut, lead hook, right? Doing the level change and the lead hook comes down, the uppercut's there. The pull counter would stop both of them, but it's hard to pull that off in the midst of all that chaos. So another win for the Flow State Kings here. Going 5-0 tonight. Great work.
That camp is surging right now. They got to be happy. They got to be proud of themselves. They've been training very hard, and their skills have been displayed tonight. And Kezza just puts the nail in the coffin on Noetta, and just a flurry of punches, the onslaught of Kezza, the ferocity, the barrage of his shots are just ultimately was the demise of Noetta. And Noetta was fighting well in there. He just got overwhelmed a little bit. I mean, ranked 13 Kezza is hot like a kettle on your like a teapot, you know, when you drink the tea, Balian, over there in the UK, and it's been great to watch the Flow State Kings blossom like some flowers.
They haven't got any more people. They don't have any more people fighting tonight either, so they cleaned up. That's it. Undefeated this evening for the Flow State Kings. So good job for them. All right, we are going to move on to the next one out of bantamweight. We have EK Bang Bang filling in on short notice. I don't know if he is still EK Bang Bang. I've just called him that. I don't see any EK thing. I think maybe he's left EK. Just Bang Bang, Rob. Bang Bang filling in to take on Simple Benny, who's been in the chat all night. He had big beef with Dino, hoping to take him out, but Dino is a no-show this evening, apparently. So Bang Bang filling in on short notice. Should be a good fight, this one, Rob. There's a bantamweight. I'll pass it over to you.
Whew, bantamweight, and that's going to be a flurry of speed and ferocity because, you know, Simple Benny signed up with his man Dino. He had beef with Dino. He was training at a poster of Dino on his wall, and he was getting ready for Dino. But short notice, you got to fight against Bang Bang, and we know that Bang Bang's coming with a monstrosity of attacks, and he's not going to walk back. He's going to step forward, and he's going to make you uncomfortable, and this is a terrible matchup right now for Simple Benny. But if Simple Benny can get this win and get over the hump of Bang Bang, then he's going to start, you know, calls are going to be ringing, people are going to be singing, and he's going to be ready to move up towards that top 15. Let's see what he can do.
This should be a cracking fight right here. Both these guys are good.
So
I'm excited for this one. I'm buzzing a little bit. Look at me. I can't even sit.
You are buzzing. Ever since that one fight, you know, that fight of the night earlier, you started getting crazy, Bailey. I like it.
It's all this command energy, which you can get with code Bailey.
Whoa, let's go.
Let's go. All right. Yeah, let me Bang Bang here, showing up short notice. Fans going to appreciate that one in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go against Benny. I know Benny's got some support here as well. So here we go. I love the matchup. Yan versus Font. Both have advantages. Both have ways to win this one. So let's see, man. Let's see. Oh, this looks like this is PS5 maybe here, Rob, or an Xbox, whatever it is.
Yeah, definitely an Xbox. But here we go. Yeah, Rob Font is very long, strong. He's got a little bit of power. He also has Force of Nature perk. Ooh, but you know, Bang Bang's getting in the face of Simple Benny, and Simple Benny's letting him know, hey, if you get close to me, I'm gonna drop some bombs on you. Better be careful.
Nice job, chopping body shot there, and return to the body with a straight as well. Great job there with the front leg push kick. Benny trying to keep the pressure off him. Bang Bang, you can see what he's trying to do. Slips to the inside with the straight left. Nice work, but he ate that right hand as well. The pressure from Bang Bang here, he's gonna hurt himself if he keeps walking into shots like this, but you know he wants to establish the octagon control, wants to establish the jab, put him against the cage. Nice fake. And by the way, if you haven't done that, guys, if you don't do the fake leg kick, body kick, it does a hell of a lot of damage. Like, I've knocked people down with like the liver kick side of that, and the animation that it plays is completely different to a normal body kick animation. It's like a shotgun to the side.
Oh,
so you gotta get
double barrel, huh, to the side. Take notes. Oh, but right now I'm taking notes on the way Simple Benny is handling this pressure, you know, firing that straight, throwing those teeps, moving left, moving right, and that's keeping the pressure of Bang Bang off of him, and also adding to the accumulation and sapping away the stamina right now. Bang Bang in some trouble. He's got to switch it up, but oh, look at the damage. This is what Bang Bang does, Bailey. He overwhelms you.
Yeah, he's definitely getting through. Nice slip straight on the inside. Double body shots from Bang Bang. That was beautiful work. And Benny's like firing off the back foot. It's like he's comfortable doing that as his game plan. Like he's giving Bang Bang the space, you know. And if you're the longer guy and you're moving forward, then yeah, you can attack before your opponent can even land those counter shots. So Benny is a shorter guy, probably wants to try and push forward at some point. Cut on the inside, nice catch from Bang Bang. He's mixing in the kick to nullify that reach advantage, which is a great tactic. Instant pass to half guard here though. Oh wow, that's a little risky. That takes a cycle. Oh no, he went for the sprawl. I've seen a ton of people do that recently, Rob.
Yeah, go for that sprawl and then you work off of that position. Oh, Bang Bang coming forward, knocking on that door. Is like, hey, I'm trying to get through with these punches, and Simple Benny's like, nah, stay away from me. And oh, and Bang Bang starting to overwhelm. There's the takedown. Benny alleviates that pressure, and that's what you need. A good takedown. Minute left.
Love the body lock right there as well. Oh yeah. Full guard return though from Bang Bang. He knows what's up. Benny with the heavy shots here. Ground and pound start of PDR is pretty high. If he can get a little bit of damage off, just a little bit, it's going to help him going forward into the next round.
Just a tad. And he's not adding up any control time right now, but he is on top. He's not getting pressure. He's not taking damage. There's nice posture up. Not able to really get anything through. Maybe one punch. And looks like round number one is coming to a conclusion. A little armbar for the end of the round for y'all.
Good work from both guys right there. Yeah, Benny content to sit on the back foot, was getting overwhelmed a little bit like you said, but both men landed shots. As a fairly even round right there. Let's see how things look moving forward into the next one. Yeah, would like to see Benny maybe come forward a little, or at least hold the ground. Rush to take the center this time, Rob, so maybe that is the plan. And now teep kicking as well. Now able to dictate when these boxing exchanges take place. Bang Bang's very good at reading that.
He really is, and Bang Bang is an elite pressure fighter that puts you in a position where you can make mistakes, and an uppercut sneaks through, and Bang Bang has a lot of stamina in this round.
Nice.
There's a Sotogari takedown into the back, but Bang Bang defends it. Oh, and here comes Simple Benny Balian throwing some leather.
You don't often see people defend that, to be honest. And it's, sometimes when Benny's trying to fire through the offensive Bang Bang, he's getting clipped at the end of like the third and the fourth punch, and Bang Bang really putting these combos together. But it's no secret Bang Bang is walking into the power shots of Simple Benny, Rob, so he's getting banged up. As much damage as landing as well. Oh, that's a nice straight.
Simple Benny is making him pay every time he enters that pocket. I mean, the head health on Bang Bang is the display right there, is the proof. Because Simple Benny is really cracking him. Every time he comes in, there's the shot as well, but Bang Bang able to defend that one. That's good news, and that's going to give him a little bit of confidence on the feet here.
I mean, I really admire Bang Bang's ability to defend the body in this fight, Rob. He's been defending the body really well and catching kicks, catching those takedowns. He's getting tagged though. You know, Bang Bang's got so much confidence in his ability to wage war. He's very happy to take one to give one. As you can see right there, sticks it with the 1-2, doubles up on it. Nice work from Benny, front leg push kick as well. This is good stuff from Benny. That's going to slow him down. He switched stars into the Otsugari there. Beautiful job.
That's some high-level stuff right there from Simple Benny. who is finding his mark in this round, really dropping some bombs on the face of Bang Bang and working that body. And in this position, you're going to eat a lot of body shots. This is not good, especially underneath Peter Yan. And he's just going to go ahead and lay here and just, try to get that cheeky little get up, and he gets it.
Ooh, love the shot on the break as well. Don't see that every day from that clinch position. That's a great way to break from that get-up position. You can tell Bang Bang's still trying to get the pressure going, Rob, but he's slowed down significantly, and he's been touched up a little bit. Ooh.
Yeah, he's got a lot of stamina to utilize combinations, but it's just, see, he's getting, I don't know. I feel like he's behind in the stamina a little bit. You saw the gassed out animation at the end there, and a big takedown by Simple Benny right into side saddle, Balian, and this is good news for Simple Benny.
Yeah, it is. Benny's done a good job with these takedowns. Bang Bang's defended a bunch as well. That was that Kimura fake there, I believe. Ooh, nice job defending. I love that. And he's still got the elbow in. And another one. This is bad for Bang Bang, baby. Takes the mount like a doctor. And now we're going to raise some ground a pound. Oh, lovely slip. Wow, didn't take a single shot. 30 seconds left.
Still on top is Simple Benny, trying to find his way to that left side control, but it is Bang Bang who gets to the more defensive advantage there in the full guard position. Still eating some straights right on the pipe though, bouncing his head off the canvas, blood splurting out of the face of Bang Bang, going back to his corner, a little bit hurt and a little bit tired.
It seems the chat are not pleased with the fact that, he's choosing to wrestle Bang Bang right now. Apparently he's like a nice antique vase. You got to treat him with respect. You got to bang with the Bang Bang. But hey man, this is MMA. Good job by Benny getting those takedowns. Bang Bang's back on this pressure, Rob.
Yeah, with the fresh steam of gas as well, really putting on the pressure, but Simple Benny answering back, stopping the train as much as he can. Oh my goodness, look at the full counter elbow. Beautiful stuff right there for Simple Benny. Just dropping bombs with the legs on Bang, putting the pressure onto the Bang Bang pressure machine.
There it is. You see how devastating that liver shot animation is, Rob? That lead leg big liver shot. That thing is nasty, dude. That is a nasty animation. And there's a straight right to the body as well from Benny. Yeah, Benny did a great job right there, weathering the storm, staying calm under the fire, gets the elbow out there, and then just puts together a beautiful sequence of strikes, ended with a bunch of body kicks. Just real good work from Benny. Level changes here is going to get that. Nice work by Bang Bang, though, says no. Fights off that takedown.
Very good takedown, clutch denial there, and oh my goodness, big on the inside right there. He's gonna use that get on top, and the head up is super low right now for Bang Bang. Bang Bang needs to be very careful not to let anything happen. Oh, a flick, Balian, take it away. What a sweep.
Yeah, great job. Just a bit hasty there for Benny, trying to advance position. I mean, it was kind of interesting that he dropped him and didn't even try and land any strikes. Just went straight for the transition to half guard. Now trying to snatch that guillotine is going to be very tough to snag that in. I mean,
he might get it, Balian. He might get it. Look at the stamina on Bang Bang right now. He is desperate for air.
Holy sandwiches. I think you're right. And the counter. He missed the counter window.
This is scary right now. He's choking.
He's going to get it.
It is running out. Balian, there you go. A submission from the bottom. An elite submission. Oh my goodness, what a win right there for Simple Benny, surviving the onslaught of the Bang Bang choo-choo train.
What a guillotine, baby. I loved it. I loved it. And that's after he got swept as well. Swept, boom. Guillotine. I will say, whenever I get swept in this game, Rob, I love to hit that arm bar straight away. You put the submission, you let them know what's up. You're going to sweep me? I will attack. Dangerous submissions from the bottom. And that's what we saw right now from Benny. Snagging the neck, full guard, locked in. Great fight from both men. Bang Bang filling in on short notice. Everyone in the chat give some respect to Bang Bang for that. Showed up, put on a great performance. Really put it on him, Rob. Really put it on him aggressively. Punched him in the face, all right, as many times as he could. But yeah, Benny did a great job weathering the storm, was able to slip and roll. Got caught a couple of times whilst trying to return, but it was the takedown games that was the different in that contest. And eventually snagging that cheeky guillotine. I love it.
Yeah, Balian, I mean, that was just a sick fight. You saw Bang Bang coming out, throwing a ferocity of combinations, really putting on the pressure on Simple Benny, but Benny sneaking in his own punches as well, really trying to get the respect of Bang Bang, doing good damage, throwing teep kicks, shooting the takedown, and just a fantastic performance by both gentlemen. But at the end, like you said, Simple Benny sneaking in that guillotine choke when he recognized that Bang Bang's stamina was all the way gassed out, and that's hard to defend. And Bang Bang does have some sick submission defense, but Benny showing that he has the submission offense ability that you want to see in a mixed martial artist. He's got all the tools to win, and now he is 3-2, moving on up towards that maybe 15th, 16th spot, taking out a legend in Bang Bang on short notice, and that is a victory for the books.
For the books. So victory for the boys. No, I'm joking. It was a great victory, great contest. The spirit of competition is here tonight. I feel like we've just had nothing but good matchups. Respect on either side. Maybe. I think respect on either side. You know, Benny was training to fight Dino, right? He wanted to make Dino suffer and shut him up. Well, Dino didn't even show up tonight. So Benny was coming in with some venom. Got to take it out on Bang Bang. Yeah. Who's not even ranked this season right here. That was his 8th fight this season, Bang Bang.
On PS4.
Just showing up to bang, baby. You know, just showing up to bang. Right, we have 4 fights left for you this evening. My goodness. All right, let's do another one, and then we'll jump to another little preview and reminder of ESFL Live. But before that, we're going back to lightweight with Jakey and Anthony here. Jakey repping the EK Kings camp tonight too. And I'll hand it over to you, Rob, and I'm going to do something that I've never actually done before. I really need to go for a wee. So I'm going to go do that.
Okay,
I'll be right back.
Enjoy that, and I'll be here waiting for you. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. We got EK Jakey, ranked number 9, 3-1. He recently entered the top 10, and now he's looking to get another win to possibly enter the top 5 and get into the title picture. He's got great combinations. He's a grinder out there, improved striking. We're seeing the selection on the screen. EK Jakey locking in Dustin Poirier, and that's a great pick. Good striking, good jiu-jitsu, but oh my goodness. The counter pick, Dustin Poirier. Who else would you rather have against Dustin Poirier? This is going to be a mirror match again tonight. And Anthony, let's talk about this guy. Ranked number 7th, so close to that title shot. 2-0, undefeated, former ESFL champion, currently undefeated, and looking forward to fighting for that title again. He's elite in all aspects, strong boxing, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. It's me and it's you guys, and we got some 2 fantastic fighters here. EK Jakey throwing some good bombs to start out the fight aggressively, and Anthony feeling those punches, and he's backing up a little bit. He's testing the waters. He does not like that. And now, oh, good little duck straight lands for his opponent. Anthony doing a great job getting a little bit of respect. Oh, they're trading on the inside. Dan Mergliata looking closely at the action. Anthony going for that jab. And this is a closely contested fight early here. Woo, nice little duck from Jakey. Oh, in the pocket fighting. We're seeing some head movement by Jakey. Jakey eating some shots though. Coming forward. Oh, beautiful 3-punch combination. Hook, straight hook. And these two are starting off very aggressively. Oh my goodness, he runs into a hook. There's an elbow as well. The exchanging between these two guys is so exciting. Oh, the duck straight. Big shot uppercut from Anthony. Striking first blood, and my boy Bailey in his back. Take it away. Anthony just landed a vicious shot and got a knockdown.
Yeah, I can tell the pace is high on this one, as is the intensity upon my return. Jeez, I was checked out there for a second. I forgot. But both gunslinging back right now. Jakey looking to fade back. Looks like he's trying to find that pull counter with the elbow. Second time he threw it there, missed it. Check lead hook and the stiff jab. Keeps him off him though. Anthony definitely trying to push that place. There's a nice knee to the body right there. A sidestep and a slip from Jakey, who's now looking to turn things back with that lead hand. Oh, big ducking swing and the uppercut. Drops him though, Rob.
Oh my goodness, I don't know why. Whenever I say bang, I close my eyes and scream as loud as I can because it's just so exciting. And Anthony just landing bomb after bomb. EK Jakey needs to find his center because he is getting cracked right now. But oh, a beautiful straight lead overhand. That's a powerful technique, Bailey. And oh my goodness, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like he slipped before it, which just means it's all the more, beautiful on that one.
Yes.
Trying to find the home for it, just out of range. Good job there by Anthony standing his ground. He's now just getting touched by Jakey, who seemingly can't miss. 1-2 power strike. Oh, he Michael Johnsoned him and slapped him down there, followed up with a double shot combination. Hit him on the way down, the ground and pound finish. That's it.
Holy moly.
Goes home tonight there. Anthony coming out undefeated now, Rob. 3-0 former champion. Beautiful sequence right there. You got to feel like he did get hit with an extra shot on the way down, which does extra damage. Can we see it straight? Boom. Lead hook. I don't know if he was already on the way down from the straight there. It's kind of hard to tell.
He was on the way down from that straight.
Yeah, I guess, kind of. I feel like it's hard to tell. Either way, Great finish by Anthony. Commitment to the continuation of the ground and pound afterwards. He went for the posture up from that backside position. It wasn't the combination that dropped him or the follow-up ground and pound in the rock state, Rob. It was the posture up afterwards. Jakey unable to stop it. That's a dangerous spot to be in, right? That postured up backside, the uppercuts, those shots coming in. That's nasty.
Oh, it's super McNasty, and that's Anthony right there. That's an undefeated former ESFL champion coming in here against a ranked 9th opponent, 3-1 dangerous EK Jakey, who's motivated to get back to that title contention. And Anthony just completely starched him in round number 1, a huge win, and that's what you want to see from someone looking to get that title spot. You know, the way the win takes place definitely matters, and Anthony just putting on a damn clinic in round number 1. And that's 3-0 right now for Anthony. He is surging. He's on a roll right now, Balian.
Yeah, squeaky clean clinic. You love to see it. Right, we're going to take another look, guys, because if you haven't heard, yesterday we announced our first ever live esports event from the ESFL here, ESFL Live. It's taking place in Las Vegas at the HyperX Esports Arena. It's a giant pyramid of gaming glory in the heart of Las Vegas. We're going to be there January 15th and 16th. Let's take a look at the teaser trailer one more time. Right, there we go. Registration opens on Monday. We will be releasing more details. Obviously, it's a little short notice, guys, but this is an opportunity that has come up along with us working with Prospects Sports Illustrated. So it's a coming together. It's an opportunity for us to get our first live event out there. We certainly want to do more, but for the first event, I think this is a good spot, Rob. This is Vegas, baby. This is the HyperX Esports Arena. It does not get bigger than that in terms of live esports. And yeah, registration opens Monday. If you want to come and watch as well, you can come and watch. You don't have to be a competitor to come and attend. We will be there. Me and Rob will be there doing the commentary. So yeah, Rob, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. But yeah, sign-ups are on Monday. Be ready to share that with everybody you know and anyone who wants to come along. All right, we're going to move on now, guys, because we have 3 fights left for this evening. Yeah, I know you want to get the early prelims watched for UFC 269. So we're going to jump in. We've got Hammer taking on CIA Webcam. Both of these guys this season, Rob, have looked phenomenal. This should be a good contest. Is that middleweight? Let's take a look.
Here we go, and now we're in the top 5, the upper echelon, the elite of the elite. And here we go. LWCIA Webcam, and this name is perfect for this young man because the way he fights, the way he watches his opponents and downloads the game plan, and he wants to finally shut Hammer up after Hammer has been calling him out for this long. He's looking to make Hammer regret the call out. He's coming for the kill, but Hammer, ranked number 4th, 4-2. He wants to fight for the title after taking out Webcam. He says Webcam ain't nothing. I'm taking him down, and I'm going for the title, and we're about to see what happens right now. A grudge match between 2 hungry top players. Balian, oh my goodness, what a freaking fight we got here.
What a fight, dude. I love that we're at this point in the community. You know, we've just got people who are just savages, and eventually they got to fight each other. So middleweight's a good spot for this. I hope they both go with these non-meta picks here. I would love to see it. I would give the advantage to Webcam because Cannoneer has some stupid power in this game. It's like 100 because of his perks, I think. It's like 97 plus the perks.
Jeez.
Doesn't have the best footwork, and against Holland with the longer reach, that might cause him some problems. Holland has some good power as well, though, so whew, it should be a good one. It should be a good one. The fight is just getting ready here, guys. We'll be go backing in a second. So we've got Sick Techniques with the Holland pick, Webcam on the other side with the, yeah, I do hear some main menu music in the background, guys, but I think it's probably coming from one of these guys, I expect. So we're just going to enjoy that as we fight here. But here we go. They're going to touch him up. The co-main event. Oh, sidekick to the face to get inside. Sick Technique in the red gloves, Webcam in the blue. 2 elite contenders, both picked up more than 4 wins across this season. I believe Webcam's 4-1, Sick Techniques is 4-2, or it may be the other way around. I could check. Good work, so lead hand from Webcam. Nice stiff 1-2 as he circles out off the cage though from Sick Techniques. Does a good job to create some space there, and That distance we talked about, Rob, especially with the footwork advantage. He's doing a good job just sliding out of the way with that Kevin Holland pick.
Yeah, but watch out. Those bombs right there, those are the ones you don't want to get hit by. And those are some 97 power bombs from Webcam. But Sick Techniques is trying to float on the outside and use that Kevin Holland range to keep him at bay.
Yeah, he's going to need to circle away from the cage there in that position as well, right? Because the windows for the pivots are there, and he's going to have to take them because he does not want to get trapped against the cage with Webcam just freely bombing on that block or on his head. It's going to do some damage, but this is some nice long straight punches down the middle. Technique with that rear uppercut to the body. I don't believe the Kevin Holland power is too bad. He does have a little bit of power there. Hey!
Yeah, he's got some hands, he's got some power. He just has to be careful in these exchanges when Cannoneer is right in front of him. There's the denial right there quickly. Webcam ready for that, and that's going to be some confidence boosting for the Webcam.
That's 1-2. Right there as well for Sick Techniques. When he does pivot off the cage like he tried earlier, has to be careful because those body shots are coming out. He pivots into one of them. It's going to be good night, Irene. But that liver shot on the lead hook is landing for Webcam. Slip to the inside with the straight wing back to the liver shot. See if Techniques can time that uppercut. The lead uppercut might work out a little bit nicer for him. Level change to the double leg body lock. Bam! We're on the mat. Love it. Top position for Sick Techniques. He's got 2 minutes to see what he can do with it. Again, we see this new meta, this new sprawl meta. There's the backside defense. We saw that earlier on tonight. Someone was just grabbing it freely, but like I said at the time, it's quite a hard transition to hit if your opponent is aware of it. Pulls back to half guard, though.
Interesting to pull back to half guard, and Sick Techniques has control now, and there's Webcam just, locking in that full guard, but he's not out of the woods yet. Back to the sprawl again.
Yeah, people are loving this right now. Yeah, it seems to be an easier way to hit the get up. Yep, and there it is.
Against the cage.
Yeah, and if you're playing someone like Cannoneer, that's what you want to do. You want to go straight for that get up. You don't want to be playing around with the ground like that. Every second you spend on the ground is just bad for you. So nice straight right to the body there as well by Webcam. He's taking a little bit of that stamina damage. There's a right hook to follow up after that. Straight shots from Sick Techniques seem to be the best thing. That straight rear hand is what's been landing and doing the most damage for him. But he's got 3 rounds to win this, Rob, and I think the longer it goes, the better it will serve Sick Techniques.
Wow! I would have expected that to do some real damage. I mean, he hit him right from the side and he wasn't even expecting it. Maybe he had his block up, Balian. What happened there, Balian?
Well, he faked the teep kick and then threw the side kick, and then he pivoted and threw the left hook. But it did damage. It did about half health damage. It just didn't drop him, so.
Interesting. That's a 97 power shot from Cannoneer with some vulnerability.
No touch.
Oh.
I love it.
You almost ate that, huh?
It's like a deja vu right there. That was a great takedown. Again, we're back here. Let's see if Techniques can keep it here this time. Got to be aware from half guard, the sprawl is going to come. So if you're Sick Techniques and you can't stop the sprawl, don't stay in half guard. Get to side control. Take them out. Keep things in full guard. But if you're going to give up that sprawl, you're going to be stuck. But Webcam's not looking for it now, Rob. He's trying to bump that full guard transition at the very least. And now we will wait. This is an in-game problem here, guys. We're on waiting for opponent. Yeah, usually sometimes it looks like there might be a disconnect coming up, Rob. Here. Might have to run this one back.
There could definitely be.
There it is.
Deep into round 2, too. Or at the beginning of round number 2. And wow.
I think we'll run it back.
I think we are going to, indeed run that back. And what we saw from that first fight was some good stuff. You saw Webcam coming forward and landing some good shots. But then you saw his opponent doing a good job with Kevin Holland. And getting that takedown was an important aspect of the fight for Hammer. And now Webcam's going to know it's coming. So unfortunate situation here, Balian.
Yeah, well, Kevin Holland's been working on the wrestling as well. So
with Chris Weidman.
Good.
I just made that up.
He's wrestling with DC, isn't he?
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to run it back.
Okay, cool. So we are going to run that one back, guys. The first round is one and done. It was kind of a fairly even first round anyway. Man really got the better of the other. I'd say Webcam landed a few more of the heavy shots, but also, of course, he's probably going to do better in the first round anyway. Apparently, people want their points for their bets here as well, because people are making predictions in the chat. The main event, guys, is coming up very shortly. BlakeTylerr, the current champion, is going to defend that belt against Fadanator. He's been sending his minions out across the card tonight. Fadenator there as well. So Blake is in a tough contest for that one. Blake undefeated this season, not fought too much, 3-0, got a title shot after his second win, but he beat the champion. So there we go. And in the co-main, coming up after this one, God Ate My Pig, the former champion who was 6-0, which is pretty goddamn impressive record for a season. Looks to take it to 7-1 as he takes on Yorda as well. And Yorda wants a title shot before the end of the season. Granted, he's only got card to do it, so we'll see how it goes. Maybe he'll get one at the start of next season as well. So
we got a lot of hungry competitors fiending for that title shot, training, thumbs, getting calluses for the hours being piled on, the sweat, the laundry that they have to do to keep up with this sort of onslaught of playing the game. And on Xbox as well, let's hope those controllers hold up, because I'm a PS5 guy myself, not talking trash, just spitting facts. And you know, there's so many good fights coming up. I mean, we got Gotti, my pick, 6-1.
Yeah.
This is craziness. But Yorda, dude, that record 3-2, that doesn't define this man. He's got unrelenting pressure, and we still got the title fight, Bailey, and this has been a sweet card. I might get a cavity.
Here we go. Ooh, I like that one, Rob. That was good.
Thank you.
All right. Go down to the dentist. So let's take a look at next weekend's card. So we have two options, obviously, because like we said, if Blake wins tonight against Fadanator, he will fight Zayaf next weekend to defend the belt. So just for the sake of predictions, let's just say that happens. Let's take a look at that fight card so you guys can see what's happening next weekend. The final fight card of the season here, guys. ESFL 136 next weekend. So there you go. You can see in all its beautiful glory, Zayaf against BlakeTylerr. Supposedly, if Blake can defend his belt tonight, Fadenator is a very tough opponent. This is no means set in stone. But in the co-main there, you got Samurai Robin, all right, leader of a camp this season, War, whose camp has just overflown across the PlayStation scene. He's done a great job there. He's taken on the legend Ed Parker. What a contest that is. The head of two camps, really, there. Fighting each other. Ed's also fighting tomorrow night, along with Kratos, who's on that card next week as well, in our Muay Thai Championship tournament tomorrow, guys. It's the 10th ever HOX event, so they're fighting tomorrow. It's an 8-man champions-only Muay Thai tournament. But this weekend, this is the final card of next season. It's stacked from top to bottom. Turkey is back. He's had some great performances this season. So is Sambo. Notorious has looked great at different times as well. Persu is in their trials as well. Peace Mihai is coming on back. Deaglefly and Kamapulia, that's a good one too. I like that one. Man, I love this community. Look at all these big names. I believe on Sunday next week, there is a special card. I think a staff card. I don't know if it's been sorted. I don't want to say that I'm spoiling anything here, Rob, but I think there is. So that's next weekend, guys. The last card of the season, Saturday, December 18th, ESFL 136. All right. So enjoy that one. Rob,
you don't want to miss that one.
You don't want to miss that one. Rob, if I asked you to pick like a performer of the year, could you pick someone?
Which side are we talking about? PS or Xbox, or just
like
in
a
general?
fighter of the year?
Fighter of the year has to go to the young prodigy Zayaf. Multiple time double champion, held the belt for so long, has stayed dedicated to the community, not only on the player side, but also the staff side, really just trying to rise the community, and his dedication cannot be overstated. And you know, the kid is he's back on top again, and he has an opportunity to regain his belt. The kid is talented, he's young, he's confident. Fighter of the year, young Zayaf.
I would agree with that one. I do want to give a special shout out to Death Punch as well, right, for the UFC 4 summer season. Guys, if you weren't around or if you're new to the esports scene, we have been running the UFC's official esports events. There was a summer season. We did 4 shows, and it was open to anybody. Anybody in the entire world could sign up, go through the elimination process to get to the actual live shows. The elimination process was not streamed, but anyone in the world could sign up. Mr. Death Punch was a random person who had never competed before in the ESFL. He signed up. He made his way all the way through that opening bracket, got through the tournament structure, and won the entire UFC 4 esports season, became the UFC champion, the UFC esports champion. And he was an unknown, Rob. Never heard of him. Never even seen him fight. Didn't matter. Still came through, beat everyone, got the job done on the feet and on the mat. Cinderella story, really. If you guys want to watch the grand finale for that, it's on the UFC's official YouTube channel. Just go type UFC Esports into YouTube, and I guarantee it will come up. Or you can watch any of the old ESFL events, some of the archived ones. ESFL 100, that was a good one. ESFL 120 was a good one. ESFL 50 with Brian Hayes. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember the good old days.
The good old days. So we are at 136 next year. we will have 150 as well, maybe around March time. So April, May. Yeah, around May time, perhaps a 150. So look forward to that one as well. These guys are just now inviting each other. We have Webcam and we have Hammer. They got to the second round a moment ago, but they lost connection. So we are running this fight back. So should be a good one here, Rob. Should be a good one. Both men have had good performances as well. So we got Webcam is 4-1 this season. Apparently, yeah, Hammer's been calling him out. We heard that, right? Hammer's been calling him out. Hammer, notoriously a fantastic grappler, very good in top position. I mean, I remember him in the UFC 3 days, Rob, picking Habib, getting some smash going. It was a good time. But it looks like these guys are ready. They are making the picks, so we're going to go back to the fight in our co-main event.
Main event. It's getting chocolatey in here, Bailey, and I love me some chocolate. But right now, we need to focus up on this fight, and this is a run back. And we know what happened in that last fight. We saw it. Is that going to be an advantage for either person when you get to reset the match like this? They can't do this in real life, you know? If the power gets pulled or the internet gets diminished, what's going on right now in that mind of yours, Balian?
Yeah, I think he knows that the takedowns are an actual threat. So he has to be careful. But they were both body lock takedowns, and that animation usually plays out when you like fumble defense, you know, or if you drive forward. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's AFK, so I don't know what to say about this one.
He's got to plug in the controller, Balian, or he's not going to have a good fight.
Oh dear. Oh, we're going to do... fudge cakes, eh? But he's on the takedown. All right, so there we go. He lost a big chunk of his stamina as well, but I guess CIA Webcam comes out ready to fight. It's a fight. The ref said go. I don't know what to say if you're not ready about that one, but Sick Techniques does get top position at the end of it. Bit of a caveat. Maybe he just let him have it. Maybe he was like, you know what? You got a rock last time. I'm going to just give you this body rock right now, and we'll just go from there.
Possibly. That could be the case. That's a respectable guy right there. And he was able to get the takedown after eating some big body shots and headshots from Cannoneer.
So someone in the chat here is saying they possibly agreed to exchange the body damage for a takedown. So
wow,
that might have been what's happened to make it simulate the last fight situation. All right, well there we go.
Couple of gentlemen, huh, Balian?
What a couple of gentlemen there, bit concerning, first of all, but okay, here we go. Anyway, right. Sick Techniques, still on top, still in full mount. Definitely done a good job to keep that takedown. And to get that takedown, you know, like he bargained for it. So a good deal was struck. Holding this half guard now. Remember, Rob, how was he getting up before?
With just a get up, I think with the sprawl position, right? You would just go to the sprawl and try to stand up, and that's what he did. And right now it's Webcam trying to get that stacked guard position to drop some bombs. But Sick Technique is defending. Oh no, look at Webcam. He's going for something, Balian.
This is real bad because this heel hook you can totally finish from here as well. So he needs to be careful. Like, you can stay on top of this. I think he's probably going to get it, Rob. There needs to be a change in the pattern here from Webcam. He's just going left, right, back to the center, left, right, back to the center. So maybe you can find a little angle to sneak out, maybe double up on the same side here, but it looks like he's staying on top, wrenching.
Oh, man.
Heel hook right here. He wants it. He's going for it.
He's going to break his knee or his ankle. He's going to snap it.
There we go with the tap. After all that wait, we finally got it done. There we go. So Sick Techniques, a.k.a. Hammer, gets the tap. A leg lock from that postured up full guard position. Love to see it. And yeah, that's what happened. He was looking quite good defending off the back right there. Got a bit overzealous. I'm not going to lie, Rob. I looked away from the screen for a couple of seconds, so I didn't see the initial denies that led to the submission finish, but a great tap nonetheless.
A beautiful tap, and I was unexpected as that caught me by surprise as well. You know, I thought he was going for the stack guard position, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, this submission is so deep. This one could really do some good work and maybe get the win. And I was a little confused in there, and I was like, oh my goodness, really? And then he gets it. You were right. Your jiu-jitsu knowledge is unmatched, Balian, and that's why you're the man next to me.
I don't know if it's unmatched. I mean, certainly
no, it's unmatched.
I just wish more of these players would just come and tell me things, because then I'd be able to commentate it. Because we don't know everything. It's like, just tell me what's going on. Like, what did you just do? I have to go and ask people. Like, what the hell was that? How does that work? Oh, basically, there's a whole bunch of secret moves that me and all of my team know. It's like, okay, cool.
Wow.
Thanks for working to share with the community.
I
That's what it's
love
all about.
secret moves.
But that is one of the best things. I mean, you got to look at that, guys. Like, we were here at the forefront of this, really. Granted, there were a couple of esports like events that happened before the ESFL really came along, but since the ESFL has come along, Rob, the development in like the skill level of players. I mean, not that we had anything to compare it to, really, but you've got to believe that the community as a whole have got better because of like everyone bringing their techniques to the forefront, showing them, everyone learning, countering, learning a meta. It's been a whole sequence. So it's been great.
Yeah, it really has. I remember the olden days in like UFC 2 and a little bit in UFC 3. All those secrets weren't really displayed as much as they are today. It seems like all the camps are kind of opening their doors and letting out the information, trying to develop the community, because that's the only way we're going to grow. If people can, you know, gain these secrets, and then the skill level and the playing field is even, and that's happening a lot more in UFC 4. Couldn't say it better myself. Bailey, a great point.
Yeah, there we go. All right, boom. It's co-main event time, guys. We've got the former champion, God Ate My Pig, 6-1 this season, taking on the veteran Yorda, who wants a title shot before it's all said and done. So let's go, Rob. Co-main event at heavyweight. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
You're welcome at heavyweight. Here we go. Some big punchers at heavyweight. A little bit slower, but Yorda, 3-2, ranked number 6, looking to fight for the title himself, but he first wants to take out this former undefeated champion with a statement tonight. Unrelenting pressure, comfortable at wherever the fight goes. Elite head movement. There's the selections right there. God Ate My Pig, 3rd in the world right now, 6-1. The only loss he's ever received was BlakeTylerr, who's the current champion of the Xbox. So this guy's a killer, and this should be a big title eliminator.
A big title eliminator where both men have agreed to pick Kimbo Slice. So this is...
Oh, yeah.
You ready?
Okie dokie. May the best boxer win, apparently, here. They fought each other like nearly 200 times. Oh! Big overhand right from God Ate My Pig. And then he powers through the rear uppercut to the body as well. Look at this. Oh, pull counter. Man, Yorda's is getting pinged here, Rob. Oh, nice job catching the kick returns. Rear uppercut to the body. We love to see it. 2 big hooks and an elbow pull counter. These two are dancing at each other.
Balian, I'm sweating a little. You feeling hot? Because these two are bringing the heat.
Oof. I mean, they fought each other over 200 times, like we mentioned. Ooh, a little step out body kick.
Whoa! They're throwing thumbs.
I can't take this fight seriously. I'm sorry. They're swinging these overhands here. God Ate My Pig landed one beautifully there after a miss. Oh! The return on the counter, and he's down! No head movement there from God Ate My Pig. Unable to get his head off the center line. Return dig to body shot. But Yorda clipped him good as they just dance in a pirouette of pull counter elbows, Rob.
Yeah, and after they get a rock, they're doing some sort of stretching technique, relieving the shoulders from all the shots, because they probably have, you know, sore muscles. Not sure what kind of technique that is, Balian.
Ooh, that's a nice cheeky left hook to the body right there from God Ate My Pig.
Whoa!
I love the way they're just flinging these overhands. That's actually a very nice little push kick there that Kimbo's got. Oh, oh,
whoa! It's almost like the choreographed.
oh! Big left overhand there as well, and the rear uppercut again from Yorda.
A lot of taunting going on between these two. It's a grudge match.
Oh my goodness.
Vicious elbow by Yorda.
I don't know if it's a grudge match if they fought 200 times. You know,
Oh! What did we just witness there, Balian?
I don't know what we just saw right there for the co-main event, but you know, I guess they wanted to decide between themselves who would get to fight for the title, and that's their way of handling that business. So there we go. There's a nice elbow though. Let's see that in slow motion. Was he throwing a rear uppercut?
Oh my goodness.
Imagine if someone got hit with that in real life. I mean, that would just be horrific. The entire rotation as someone comes up into it. I mean, that's awful.
Man, that was incredible. I mean, what a fight. These guys were throwing huge bombs, and Yorda just demolishes God Ate My Pig, just deleted him from the server, landed the elbow, broke his skull, and sent him to the shadow realm with that one. I mean, he's still out. Someone put a flashlight in God Ate My Pig's eyes. Is he awake?
I like that we can say stuff like that because this is, you know, this is an esport. It's not like someone actually got knocked out. It's like some Snoop Dogg level of commentary there, you know. Remember the Contender series when he was like, doing like the lullabies when people got knocked out. It's a little far,
Yeah.
but in the esports
You know,
world, I think we're okay. It's digital, bro.
Just matching the commentary with the fight. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I think you were perfect. All right. Well, from that sort of unserious affair, where Yorda did pick up the win, right? Did Yorda win?
Yeah, you're the one. You're the one.
Yorda wins, so he goes 4-2 this season, and will get a shot maybe next week. We'll have to see. But yeah, he wanted to take out the former undefeated champion with a statement. I mean, he did that, but it wasn't exactly a proper fight. So, you know, a slight pass on that one. But thank you for the entertainment, lads. I guess we should say that. Okay, so we're going to go to the main event of the evening, to a very serious contest here. BlakeTylerr got a title shot while he was 2-0 against God Ate My Pig. Cleaned him up pretty nicely last week. Takes him to 3-0 this season, not the strongest of resumes. But when it's all said and done, BlakeTylerr very well may end this season with the belt, Rob. So he's going to try and hold on to it tonight against Fadanator, who I don't know if he's ever won a ESFL title. Maybe I can get a correction on that one, but I don't recall him ever doing that. Perhaps he did, in which case I apologize. But he has an opportunity here tonight to claim the ESFL belt, Rob. When it's all said and done before the end of this season, that would be something nice to do, wouldn't it?
Most definitely. This has to be his biggest moment in his career right now. Fadenator standing in the light right now, and he knows that he's got a tough challenge. The man that beat God Ate My Pig that we just saw get starched by Yorda. BlakeTylerr 3-0, recently left TD, undefeated champion, and many consider this man the best player on both consoles, and he's looking to solidify that statement, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a real big fight for both these guys. Can BlakeTylerr defend the title? Can Fadenator touch gold for the first time in his career? We're about to find out.
And these two have fought each other a ton. We've got that Conor McGregor mirror match. It will be 5 rounds. Let's see if it goes the distance. Let's see if it's a paced fight, Rob, or if these two men come out swinging for the fences. ESFL 135 Xbox title on the line here tonight. Current champ BlakeTylerr looking to make his first defense of the season. Fadenator looking to become a champion for the first time. Get that credential next to your name, because once you get that, Rob, that never goes away. You will always be a former ESFL champion. It is the hardest thing to do in the UFC esports community. But the man's coming out tonight to get it. Good start to the fight right here. Blake on the pressure, using that rear teep as he does, touching up the body. Expect a straight to come out as well. Really keeping him on the edge of that range.
Yeah, doing a good job right now. BlakeTylerr staying at range. There you see Fadenator with that teep kick. Contender trying to figure out the riddle that is BlakeTylerr early. There's the catch on the kick though. Ooh, trying with that spinning elbow off the break. Good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff indeed. Sticks in with a 1-2. Left hook coming around the side right there. Fadenator definitely ready for 5 rounds here tonight. Being composed, patience. Wow, double jab straight and just blocked by Blake. Just awareness is there. There's a return straight to the body. I'm not going to say it, Rob, but BlakeTylerr has been in a new kind of form recently, especially with that win over God. And this is looking like he's still in that same form tonight. There's some nice work right there to the body from Fadenator. He snuck down underneath. Oh, lovely uppercut there as well. Finally now landing a few shots in this first round.
Fight so far. Ooh, little hook lands for the contender here, pushing the champion backwards. Blake fighting well off his back foot. There's poking and prodding and finding his rhythm a little bit as this round passes us by. 2 minutes, 4 seconds left.
Man, I mean, that's classic BlakeTylerr right there. You know, he throws his 3-piece. You think you're clean, you lunge him with that body shot. Not only did he block the body shot on the counter, but he landed an uppercut afterwards. So Blake, man, he's just so smooth. He'll hit you, and then he's ready for the defense and the counter as you come and fire back. So you just got to be really, really careful with Blake.
You got it. When he's throwing that counter right to the body where some players don't expect you to counter, he just digs to it, and now he's starting to do some good damage to that body early.
Ooh, nice job by Fade, though. Nice straight left to the body. He's sniping a little bit with that. And now you see he's throwing that one shot and then pull in. Using those fakes. There we go. This is much better from Fadenator now. Gotta fake at this level. You know, everyone is expecting the shot. Ooh, I love the return. I love the animation on that, Rob. You know, they just like, just absorb it and then you just pitch it back.
So beautiful. Such an exciting technique. And here comes Fadenator. Ooh, but a nice little push side kick in a little space. Throwing the contender back a bit is the champ BlakeTylerr.
Yeah, the double jab from Blake is doing a lot of work as well. Using it even just to keep the distance right there. snake-like to enter the pocket, ready to plant the feet. Fadenator got a little bit of a sting on that punch right there as well, is able to retake the center, will push all the way to the cage as well. So he can keep that pressure on Blake, make things hard. Lovely lead hook into a turning sidekick to the body. Both landed clean. Blake back on the double jab, came back with the left hook, the rear uppercut, the lead uppercut, excuse me, almost lands. That would have been a rock right there, but the end of the first round, close round, Rob.
Yeah, very, very close. Both gentlemen displaying some good techniques in there. Maybe the champ edged it out a little bit, did some more damage, was really digging on that body off those slips on that left side, on that liver of Mr. Fadenator, but ooh, he's doing well. Fadenator's recognizing and he's trying to block low.
Oh, and Blake's letting them go right now as Fade just slides into the pocket time and time again. Another teep from Blake, who always keeps you guessing, right? Oh, I love it. I love seeing that animation. It's so beautiful. Oh, lovely left
shots. Here comes Fadenator trying to get a read, trying to put some pressure on the champion, but the jab pushing him back.
The double jab again, this time going body head from Blake. Nice work. And even on the back foot here, Fade's the one going first. You know, that's how much pressure he's under. You know, he's trying to tag him on the way in, and Blake's just calmly approaching. When Fade has been faking, he's been having success. Lovely step in lead hook right there. Tried to double up on it. Second one didn't land, but the first one did. And it hit the block. That was a nice straight left too.
Beautiful. Fadenator coming forward, trying to put that pressure on with that 1-2, but BlakeTylerr's not letting himself be pushed beyond those black lines. But here goes Fadenator, lands some good shots.
Yeah, he's doing a great job now. Accuracy, even if he's not touching the chin health, he's touching the block. He's really found his range. Blake just pitching the 1-2 out there, full short. And Fade able to float in and out right now. Blake got to find something else. Maybe that teep comes back. There's a push kick instead. Good work. Anything to recreate the space. Gets himself back on the offensive foot. The 1-2-3 coming through. Doesn't land, and Fade's trying to counter with that lead hook as well as always. There's a nice push kick back and forth though, Rob. This is a very technical, very close matchup.
Really, yeah, really technical. Nice range from both of these two, really fighting off those long shots of Conor McGregor, but it is BlakeTylerr who's made those early investments into the body shots and also adding to that with those teep kicks, and he's gonna have a good little advantage in a 5-round fight, Balian.
He is indeed falling short on those punches. That's a great combo by Blake though, as Fade filled that empty space. Hit him with that left hand right hook. The pressure from Fade's been a lot better in this round. But Blake's very good off the back foot. Lovely how he ended the combination with the turning sidekick, but he is having to pour out the gas tank a little here, Rob, and that's going to slow him down. This is a 5-round fight.
That is true. Nice little flurry there by the champion BlakeTylerr. Ooh, narrowly misses that elbow. Just Fadenator clips him with that straight, but it is BlakeTylerr still putting on that pressure, those teep kicks, and those are adding up to that body.
Yeah, that and the rear uppercuts to the body he landed in the first round really did a ton of damage. Another jab sidekick from Blake, just going with the high percentage moves right now, which you love to see. 2-3, but the 3 is blocked. The 2 stung him. There's another 3 right there and another T. Blake just giving him all the looks, all the weapons, now able to fade back. This Fadenator is kind of ending with that lead hook now, which is just falling short. Blake able to level change underneath that rear hook as well. So it's been good pressure from Fade in this second round, but Blake's been able to counter it, Rob, and fire back. And now as we enter the third, Fadenator looks to be fading just a little.
Yeah, it seems like in this technical fight that BlakeTylerr is just able to get the better of him in these exchanges. And he's showing that his championship heart and his championship technical ability is there, and you know the challenger might need to make it a little bit more of a dogfight here. Fadenator fighting very well, but just slowly being beaten up.
Indeed. Yeah, I like that he's going with the pressure, because you know it's better to pressure Blake than be pressured by him, but he's gonna have to continuously be really vigilant about the way he's entering the pocket. I liked a lot of the work he was doing with the lead hook. We need to get back to that, but he's got to be careful of that right there from Blake. So this is why the Flow State Kings guys have been using that lead hook rear uppercut all night, Rob, because you know there's a lot of ducking that comes out at this level. The uppercut will obviously counter that.
Most definitely. When you run into an uppercut like that, it does some real damage and puts some real pressure on your opponent. Oh, there we go from BlakeTylerr opening up with a body kick, and every time he lands a body technique now, that's getting a little bit more scary for Fadenator. Early in round number 3, we're seeing that body health almost at halfway, and that is not good if you're trying to win the belt.
Ooh, big 2 out of range here as well. Double jab straight, nice work. And there's the 1-4 as well. 1-3, excuse me. Oh, that is 1-4.
Oh! Blake's starting to open up a little bit, Bailey, and he's starting to get crispy.
Yeah. The thing about Connor is he's a bit of a glass cannon, so you've always got the huge power to swing a fight at any moment. So Fadenator's definitely down on the stats, but he's done enough damage where he can catch rocks at any point. Just has to find a home for it. Blake obviously very slick. Out of range with the teep that time. And now the front leg push kick as well has done great work from Fadenator. Really helped him keep the space against the octagon, and the lead hook as well for Fade's been landing.
Definitely been landing, and there's the pressure from Fadenator, but the duck from BlakeTylerr, and there's another nice little push kick, alleviating some of that pressure. Oh, big rocks Fadenator. Fadenator in some trouble now. 2 minutes to go, and BlakeTylerr putting on the pressure in the clinch, Balian. This could be it.
This could be it. I mean, it's dangerous, but Blake not wasting no time. That's a lovely jab. Oh, sickening body shot right there as well, which again is lower than his head health. He's covering his head, but that body is even lower. Another duck underneath for Blake. Knee to the body. Nice work from Fade, who's trying to stay in this fight. And Blake's not being too aggressive, hunting for the finish and going to walk himself into some danger. So Fade's going to have potentially another 2 rounds of trying to fight back with a severe disadvantage in terms of the body and head health, which is going to make exchanging with Blake even tougher. But he's still trying to tease, still trying to find entrances here. Blake preemptively slipping the jab. That's why that lead hook has been working for Fade, and he lands that one too. But no leg kicks or anything like that coming out from Fade. That might help him set up the rest of those head strikes. But ultimately, he's just got to be really careful now, Rob.
He does, and he's done some good damage to the head and the body of the champion as well. So if he gets a nice slip at a vulnerable state and he does something beautiful, he can get the win. But right now, it seems like BlakeTylerr has just hit another gear. And as these rounds progress, I think he's just going to get stronger and stronger. And it's going to be a very tough challenge for the challenger to get this win. BlakeTylerr in cruise control heading into the championship rounds.
And yeah, and you said another gear, another level. I feel like Blake has been on that this entire season, Rob. He's just looked really good. Like, we've seen him in big tournaments and big competitions throughout this year, like multiple tournaments. We had the GOAT tournament, we had the 5K tournament, we had the ESFL UFC Summer Series. This just looks like a brand new BlakeTylerr. He looks like goddamn untouchable. And like you said, annihilating Fadenator here against the cage, just tagging the head over and over again with that left hand. Slip rolling, running underneath his face, trying to push forward with the jab. Not even able to create space with the teep kick right now, but Blake, in cruise control, Rob.
Yeah, now with that stamina advantage in round number 4, he's going to be able to open up with some sweet combinations and even put more pressure and damage on Fadenator. Fadenator still walking forward, trying not to break here, but man, BlakeTylerr looking good. Look at that slip. Oh, look at that body feint straight. Balian, he's on fire!
Yeah, Blake's defense is just so good. And the double jab straight to the body. It's just such a consistent technique that he uses. And he's got a lot of time to see if there's an opportunity for the third strike in that combo. By the time the double jab finishes, you know if your opponent's still vulnerable or if they go out of the range or if that double jab finishes. Oh! Another big left hand immediately doubles up with the body shots right there, and he crashes towards the cage. Fadenator, the challenger, looks in a bad way. Rocks again here, blocking low and high as Blake is just tracking beautifully to the left. Sits him down with a left hook. And finishes the job against the cage. Great work from BlakeTylerr. Looking absolutely just phenomenal, Rob. Unbeatable. And guess what? Next weekend, he's fighting Zayaf for the PlayStation title as well. There's a potential to see this man as a double champ before we do call an end to the season. We've got a super fight next week, Rob, and I'm now very excited.
What a huge win right there from the champion BlakeTylerr, defeating a hungry up-and-coming Fadenator, who is just on his roll. He knew that he wanted that title, but he ran into the train, the monster that is BlakeTylerr, who is in full form, even a new form, sort of like Frieza, just the final form of the season. This guy is impeccable. I mean, his defense when he was pursuing the knockout, I mean, in the heat, he was throwing these beautiful lead body feints, popping them with the straight. And now we have a fight against Zayaf that is going to be for the ages. This young kid, the young prodigy, going against this form that BlakeTylerr has shown us is going to be fireworks, Balian. And I can't wait. What a championship fight. What a victory. What a card.
Yeah, what a card, man. What a card indeed. We had a ton of great performances throughout the night. A crazy fight. What fight was that, Rob? What fight was that? Was that Tad and Skitch? It was Tad and Skitch.
Yeah.
Tadpole and Skitch. Insane fight. Potential fight of the year. Hopefully we can get that one up on YouTube as well to see, because that was beautiful. Yeah, but like you said, ESFL 135, guys, officially in the book. Let's go back and have a look at the fight card here just to run through everything we saw tonight. And when it's all said and done, the crown remains firmly atop the head of BlakeTylerr, who has looked, amazing towards the end of this season. Now 4-0 this season, unbeaten, and he will take on Zayaf next week at 136 in the final card of the season against Zayaf for the PlayStation title. So we'll have champ beat champ. But yeah, we had Yorda, Gotti, my pig, and that little fun Kimbo matchup. Yorda coming through on top there, looking to get a title shot. I don't know if he's going to get one, but maybe next season. And there you go, Hammer and Webcam, great fight there as well. Super competitive. Benny, and Dino didn't get the Dino fight, but Benny took on late notice replacement Bang Bang, I think.
Yep.
And it was a great fight there as well, Bang Bang and Benny. Bang Bang really tried to put it on Benny with that late notice guillotine there. Beautiful finish. So great card tonight, guys. Thank you all for showing up for the community. And one more time, we are going to remind you guys, Monday, registrations open for ESFL Live. It'll be on Saturday and Sunday, January the 15th and 16th. Let's take a look at the trailer one more time.
Let's do it.
We're going to Vegas, baby, Rob.
That's
you been?
right.
Have you been?
I have been.
Figured you had. I've never been, so I'm kind of excited.
Wow,
right?
let's go.
I know, right? Let's go. I might drink something, you know? Oh, no, I'm joking. I don't know why. That was I was like, I'll say something. That's what I came out with. That wasn't very good. Anyway, right, guys, it's all said and done. 135 is in the books. One more card for you before we call an end to what has been a terrific season. The game has been out for about a year and a quarter. So I don't think we'll get a new release maybe till the next year. So we have another year of UFC 4 competition. Of course, we have our live event, our first live event in January. So yeah, we're starting off 2022 in a good place. So hopefully there'll be more in 2022. Pending COVID restrictions, of course, as well. No one knows how that's going to play out with the pandemic as well. But yeah, we will be going to Vegas. Registration opens Monday. Okay. And it's going to be a huge, huge event. If you're a member of this community and want to compete, you know, we understand it's not easy to get to Vegas. It's kind of short notice, but this is a big opportunity. I hope as many of you who can want to compete can get there. Okay. We'd love to see that. Me and Rob will be there. So will many of the other ESFL team running the show. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. And you can just come and watch as well, just to show support for the community. There will be other things on that weekend as well at the HyperX. It's a esports festival over that weekend. So there's other games to watch as well. So have a look up. It's not just us. So you'll have other things to do as well as being in Vegas. I'm sure we'll have some community get-togethers as well. Maybe a big dinner or something like that. I have no idea. No promises made, but it's going to be a good one. Any final words from you, Rob?
Yo, another card in the books. We got a beautiful UFC card after this. Saturdays are always really fun. Balian, always a pleasure. Feck it, let's go. You killing it back there. UFC staff, you guys are amazing. And see you in Vegas, guys. Come through. Support the show. It's going to be fireworks. It's going to be fun. And I can't wait to see some live competition. No lag. It's going to be insane.
Oh, man. Whew. Okay, anyway, right. We are going to Vegas. So until then, we will let you know. Stay tuned for registration on Monday, tomorrow night, right here, same time, 2 p.m. CT. We have an 8-man champions only Muay Thai tournament for UFC 4. It's going to be right here. So just come on back tomorrow, you know, because there's no fights on tomorrow. And you will see 8 of the best in the world compete for the title of Muay Thai champion for this season as well. But guys, thank you very much for watching. We appreciate you. Don't forget to check us out on all the social medias, Twitters, Instagram. Check out the ESFL links below. Check the YouTube out if you want to watch some more esports content for UFC 4. Support all of the content creators in this community because, you know, that's what we're here to do. And we will see you next week for ESFL 136 and tomorrow night for the Muay Thai. Goodbye. Take care. Enjoy 269. We'll see you soon.
nice and fast, already try. Oh, beautiful counter to the takedown. Thank you for joining us tonight.
A disadvantage to Zayef, but then he